coming down the hall.
Absolutely.
All right, Suze, who's on Women's Sports Now?
This has been great.
Moving on. Hold on a minute. Actually, before we get to that, let me get to the payments here.
Yeah.
In a world in need of a hero, everybody, one man rises to the challenge in style. He is just driving the kids to soccer practice. You're going to love doing this, Reed, when you sit in this chair.
But can you, in a world
in need of a hero. Make every day feel epic in the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid with up to an EPA-estimated 619 miles of range on select trims, advanced tech, and class-leading interior space. Because when you're hauling kids, gear, snacks, and backpacks, space matters and so does comfort. Just make sure they keep their cleats off the seats, which our kids do because they hear their mom coming. The all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for details.
What about space for the dogs?
That does matter. Kids and the dogs, too.
Yeah.
It's Liz Banks today. Elizabeth
Banks is on today. She's promoting her show on Peacock, but she's also talking about the Boston Legacy, a team of which she bought into. Why? Well, because she is from Pittsfield, Massachusetts, and she cares about her hometown. And she's a longtime Angel City visitor goer. She's done the announcements before the game. She's brought out the bird of prey, but she really wanted to invest in her own hometown. And she is a big fan of the league and feels like she can make an impact. And I think she can basically do whatever she wants to do.
Yes, that is true. So she's got a million things to promote as well.
A million things to promote. So I can't wait to have her on. I will ask her, is Mahjong a sport?
Okay.
Because, poker has its own tournament. Like you can.
Are you really talking about Mahjong? You're going to use Women's Sports Now real estate on Mahjong.
It's a 30-second question, Rich.
Okay.
Are you?
No, I'm. You know what I'm saying?
Putting on your EP hat here?
He was judging.
Trying to judge.
That was judging.
Sounded
right?
judgy.
Very judgy.
Suggestive. Like,
By the way,
don't do it.
Do I suggest to
that-
him what he's
by the
going
way,
to do on this show, Chris?
Is that true?
You probably do.
By the way, Hoskins just told me something.
What?
It is National Mahjong Day.
Oh, thank you very much, Hoskins. I
Great
appreciate
idea,
you
by
telling
the way.
me that. Great idea, Susie. Thank you, Rich. I put that together.
Her mug does say best host ever.
That's true. Oh, is that what it is? It says best host ever.
It says, maybe.
did Charlie Collar give us
and it
that?
went like this. Look at this.
Oh,
the candle's lit.
Hey. Yeah, Tulo, Ken Tulo.
Hi, Charlie. Thank you.
Puts out all these days, like what day it is, this National Day birthdays. Yeah, he's right. Today is.
All right. So stay tuned to Women's Sports Now later
And I
on.
did that on purpose.
Very good.
Okay.
We're out of time for our radio
convenient.
show. We're back. No, it's not. We're back on the radio on Friday. Everybody check out Women's Sports Now tonight at 6. Rich Eisen here. Running a small business means every hire matters. A bad hire costs time and money, but the right one helps your business grow. The challenge? Finding that person without sorting through resumes. That's where LinkedIn Hiring Pro comes in. It screens candidates so you can focus on conversations with qualified talent. With Hiring Pro, you can hire with confidence and build the team you need. Join the 2.7 million small businesses using LinkedIn to hire. Get started by posting your job for free at linkedin.com/Eisen. Terms and conditions apply. Rich Eisen here with some advice. If high-interest credit card debt is grinding you down, it might be time to call an audible with a SoFi personal loan. It consolidates your debt into one low monthly payment with no fees required. And with as soon as the same day funding, you can make the right play fast. Call an audible on your debt today at SoFi.com/debtplay. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891. Fast funds terms apply at SoFi.com/debtplay.
This is a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes. It was the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates last night, and yet another Burley bomb.
All loads up, gets a ton of power in that right side.
Speaking of power, that one cracked toward the gap in left center. That ball is gonna go. Alec Burleson, an opposite field two-run homer. He points to the men in the pen. The Cardinals extend the lead in the fifth. It is 3-0.
Burley finished 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs. The Cardinals beat the Pirates by a final of 5-4. It was the Blue Jays over the Red Sox 8-1. The Marlins beat the Dodgers 3-2, and it was the Rockies beating up on the Reds 13-2. In NFL news, Bryce Young is officially under contract for the 2027 season. The Carolina Panthers announced on Wednesday that they have exercised their option on the quarterback's contract for next year. He is now set to make a guaranteed salary of $25.9 million in 2027. This has been a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes.
Hey Pirate fans, did you know there are thousands of special needs children and adults right here in our community that loves ECU athletics as much as you do? Robbie's Clubhouse is a local nonprofit organization that can turn your unused ECU tickets into a fun day for a family with special needs. If you can't make it to the next Pirate game, simply call 1-800-DIAL-ECU and donate and designate your tickets for Robbie's Clubhouse. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, Frank Etheridge here with First Flight Credit Union. Does this warm weather find you dreaming about weekends on the water? Make it happen with a boat loan from First Flight Credit Union. Whether you're upgrading your fishing boat, cruising with your family, or chasing sunsets, we offer competitive rates, flexible terms, and fast and local decisions, so you can spend less time waiting and more time boating. Apply today at one of our branches located in Greenville, New Bern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary. All local residents are membership eligible. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates!
Ready to take the road less traveled? This April, get behind the wheel of a new 2026 Subaru Outback Premium at Capital Subaru of Greenville. Lease it now for $365 a month for 36 months. That's all happening right now at Capital Subaru of Greenville, off Memorial Drive, or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Proud official partner of the ECU Pirates. Price does not include licensing costs or registration fees. See dealer for details. Offer expires April 30th, 2026.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
This is Dr. Hode from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Ready to play, Greenville? The Repair Shop Game Room at Fish Street Hardware is bringing the fun for all ages. Pool tables, skee ball, big screens, and ice-cold drafts all in one spot. Keep the week going with Singo Tuesdays at 7, Trivia Wednesdays at 7, Outlaw Open Mic on Thursdays 7 to 9, and live music every Friday and Saturday 8 to 11. Plus, Yappy Hours Thursday through Saturday 4 to 7, 25% off appetizers, and Sundays, kids 12 and under eat free with the purchase of an adult entree. Fish Street Hardware, eat, drink, play.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Line drive into right center field. Burris around third. He'll tie the game. Herring gets to third base. RBI single by Austin Irby.
This is the Pirate Nation, and we are Pirates because all you have to do to get anybody excited here is go, Purple!
You guys are rocking. The city's awesome, and I love you guys.
Sumo Conbe hit, driven back, ECU standing tall.
The biggest thing about Pirate Nation is we kind of get it for as small a community as we are. We really get everybody involved.
Y'all are intimidating guys. I'm saying y'all are famous. Y'all are celebrity type guys, and that's intimidating.
We never lose a tailgate. That's the one thing. Undefeated.
Go Pirates! Yeah.
Live from the First Flight Credit Union Studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here, live inside the First Flight Credit Union Studios on a Thursday, as we will be with you for the next 3 hours on Pirate Radio Live on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com. You can find us on the Pirate Radio app powered by Carolina Caliber, and you can find us on YouTube, Pirate Radio TV. Come hang out. What's on your mind on this Thursday? We've got NBA Stanley Cup playoffs going on. Pirate baseball back in action this weekend against Memphis. We'll take a look at softball. Women's lacrosse hit all the ECU sports as Zach Kaplan will join us in hour number 1. Today we're going to talk to Zach about the way he complimented Jarrett the other night after Jarrett went one-on-one with Cliff Godwin. And I guess Zach heard the show yesterday because last night at trivia at OT's he was concerned. He was wondering what my beef was with him. And we're going to get an interesting Zach Kaplan, I think, on the show today. We're not going to ambush him. I just want to teach him how to give a proper compliment and how not to say what he said to Jarrett on Tuesday. Zach, coming up hour 1. Hour 2, we got our Dog of the Day presented by Doghouse Tavern. We've got Colin Sheehan. I went to my friend Ariel Epstein and said, Ariel, I need a horse guy or gal to come on and talk Derby. And she recommended Colin Sheehan. He hosts Doubling Down on YouTube. You can watch that. But we will talk Kentucky Derby coming up in hour number 2. We'll also talk to our guy, Rahjai Harris, who is unfortunately coming off an injury, rehabbing as his time with the St. Louis Battlehawks done for this year, although he is still in Texas, still a part of the team, but he is rehabbing now, so we'll get an update with Rahjai. Coach Greg Hudson will join us in hour 3. Also, Cole from Dirty Dan's. We'll talk about Rock the Lot, which is going on this weekend. So we got all that and more coming up the next 3 hours on Pirate Radio Live. It is a packed house today. We got Shirley Rhodes in the house. We got intern Avery. We've got intern Zach, who is training a couple of new interns here for their first day. We got Victor and we have Zoe, who are here in the Pirate Radio studios. We'll see if both survive day 1 and want to return for day 2. So looking for that. To my left, we've got Jared Watkins, also known as J Bone. Hello, Jared.
What's up, Clip? How you doing?
I am doing great. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Good.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah. What's going on that makes this timeline so great to be alive?
Oh, I mean, you got the NBA playoffs, you got the NHL playoffs. Well, weather's taking a turn, but it's getting to that warm part of the year. Had a nice thunderstorm last night. Always love a thunderstorm.
That we did. My wife woke me up and said I left the car window a little bit down last night.
Wow.
When I came home from sports trivia.
Yeah. So, I didn't know what was going on. It was lightning, thundering, raining.
Yeah, I thought Imagine Dragons were outside my house.
Oh, man.
I love using that dumb joke anytime I possibly can. Jerry says, hello. We are the Pirate Radio Live chat gang. Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
1-1 on Nerf Feast today. He lost Pittsburgh St. Louis. He won Braves Tigers. I won Braves Tigers. I lost Phillies Giants. Zach lost Diamondbacks Brewers.
Zach lost everything. He loses everything.
We had a good day yesterday, Jerry.
3-0 yesterday.
3-0? Yeah, you're a loser. If you can't properly
Keep your pants on.
Speak.
What was that?
Keep your pants on. Hit it again.
Keep your pants on.
Yeah, that is Corey Glore reminding all of us to keep our pants on.
Hello.
Tarps off.
Tarps off. Tarps off, pants on.
Mm-hmm.
So you went 3-0, you say? You want to do a redemption there, Zach? 3-0?
Yeah, we'll try again.
All right.
I went 3-0. Didn't miss a bet yesterday.
All right. There we go.
Never lost.
Never lost.
Congratulations. Pike liked the stream. He said, are you going to beach music at Dowdy today? I didn't know that was happening.
No, I knew there was some beach music going on in North Hills and Raleigh, but I didn't know beach music at Dowdy.
I love beach music every single day of my life. Speaking of beach and weather, we're having a spring. We've got a spring this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It didn't just get super hot.
Well, it did.
It did.
But then it didn't.
Then it didn't. And it's going to be like even cooler this weekend.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be cool, some rain. Not ideal, but we need the rain.
I don't love that, but like 81, 56. I mean, that's pretty. You can't complain about that, right? Yeah, I mean, that's next week. But if this hoodie shorts weather, man, in the spring,
yeah,
beautiful thing.
And I mean, the month of April has flown by. We're getting into May now, and hopefully the Mayflowers are upon us.
April showers, which we didn't see a ton of.
We have in this last week.
Yeah, are going to bring some Mayflowers.
Yes. Speaking of beach,
yeah,
Evan Mobley played pretty well last night. Jarrett Allen and Jalen Duren still on beach watch.
Okay. Didn't know where you were going there. Evan Mobley from
Cleveland,
USC.
Yes.
Near the beach. Los Angeles near the beach.
Yeah, it's like right on it.
There we go. Lane says the Phillies are back. Back to what? Back to the back end of the NL East standings with the Mets? What are the Phillies back to? They're 11 games back of the Braves.
Oh, man. Got him.
Thanks for hanging, Lane.
If you're below the Marlins, you can't talk about your team.
Hey, don't talk about Connor Norby and Clayton McCullough like that.
I know, but come on.
Yeah, the Phillies suck.
Yeah.
Talk to Greg Hudson later in the show. What happened last night in sports? Well, the Hurricanes found out their opponent in round 2 of the Stanley Cup playoffs because the Philadelphia Flyers won. I feel like I watched 2 overtime games and one went to double OT.
Yeah, Mammoth Knights.
That went into 2 OTs, right?
Yeah, it was late. It was pretty late.
It was late. It was pretty late.
Yeah.
I watched the end of the Lakers game because I've become a LeBron James stan.
Yeah, year 21. Hey,
it took me a
better
little
late
while.
than never.
I feel like this guy's pretty good.
I think he might work out. I think LeBron might be something in this league.
But as an old man myself, I was watching LeBron last night, and it's not like he's around a bunch of youngsters. He's got Ayton and Hachimura and
Marcus Smart.
Yeah, I mean Smart's been around a while.
Luke Kennard.
But still, I felt like LeBron was doing everything he can, driving to the basket, scoring, getting fouled. And he just goes to the bench and is like, well, you kids do something. Kids these days, man.
Yeah.
The old man's got to take care of
Always
everything.
on that damn phone.
Yeah. I mean, you got Rui doing TikToks during timeouts. But, I found myself really pulling for LeBron and the Lakers. I like a one-man show. I was fascinated when Allen Iverson tried to take down the Lakers, and I think they won game 1 of the series when he did the step over. And it was so awesome because it was really just AI, old Dikembe Mutombo, who was just a defensive guy and nothing. And then that's why my all-time favorite NBA Finals post-Jordan era was Dirk winning his championship.
What? I mean,
because it was a one-man show.
I feel like every year around this time when the playoffs start, it's like, you remember that Dirk title? Like that was, I mean, just a bloodbath of a path to the finals.
Yeah, went through
the Blazers, which I mean were a very frisky team. Brandon Roy, LaMarcus Aldridge, young Dame.
Okay.
Then you had to go against the Lakers. They swept them, and then a gentleman's sweep against the Spurs in the conference finals.
Was OKC not a part of that?
I don't think they lined up a part on the same side of the bracket. But
okay.
And then obviously the Heatles.
But yeah, that was I love a one-man show, J-Bone.
Yeah. Austin Reeves coming back. I said on the show yesterday Rockets will win. But once I figured out Austin Reeves was playing, I was like, ooh, might need to hedge that, and he did really nothing.
Yeah. And you did say the Rockets would win last night, right?
Yeah.
So now, we were talking about the we'll stick with the NBA for a moment. Coming up tonight, Knicks can close out their series against the Hawks. That one in Atlanta at 7 on ESPN. Boston and Philly. Boston trying to close out their series in Philadelphia. That at 8 on Peacock. And then 9:30 on ESPN, the Nuggets at the Wolves. This one's interesting because Minnesota can close out at home tonight.
Yeah, I think Denver wins the series. Boston needs to close it out in Philly because for some reason they can't do anything at home. And I really like the Knicks tonight.
And
Atlanta's been fun, but yeah.
Stay tuned for Dog of the Day. Could be a pick in that game. Okay, so Zach, according to my gambling app, Hurricanes and Flyers, it says game 1 Tuesday the 5th. But like on ESPN, it doesn't have a schedule. Has it been announced yet anywhere?
I haven't seen anything. It's not on my sports app either.
Okay.
So I'm not sure where they're getting that from, but they know before everybody else does somehow.
It says 7 o'clock, May 5th, game 1. But I don't know if that's correct because I haven't seen it on anywhere else.
Yeah, Hurricanes haven't posted about it, so
it'd be not playoff Canes on Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo?
That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, but do you want both at the same time? Like, do you need one day just for Cinco de Mayo? What is Cinco de Mayo?
It's Mexican Independence Day.
So what do we care?
Just drink tequila.
What do you care specifically? You hate everything non-American.
But I like drinking.
All right. But I mean, you can do that any day. You can do it right now if you really wanted to.
No.
We are, but you know why? Because we're in America.
Yep.
That's right. What's your favorite drinking holiday?
The day before Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Good call. Had like friends back in town and
yeah. But now that's kind of like all the time. I'm living in Zebulon. Everybody's done with school. We're all working people, and it's just like we can hang out whenever.
All right. I knew I was kind of right, and you were kind of right as well. The Mavericks beat the Blazers, Lakers, and Thunder.
Oh, they didn't play Spurs.
To get to the Heat.
Yeah.
I knew that. I mean, that's an impressive.
But still, I mean, Durant, Westbrook, Harden, and you gentlemen sweep them.
Gentlemen, start your engines. You into the Derby?
No.
You're not going to watch it?
No.
I probably won't either. I'll probably do something with it, gambling-wise.
Yeah, it's a solo weekend. All my buddies are out of town, so I'm in control of the remote, and I will not be watching the horses.
So you are a beta when your buddies are around, they control the remote?
Well, I mean, it's like last Saturday, it's like they're cutting into the Nuggets-Wolves game, and my buddy's like, we got to watch the press conference. And so I just go to the corner to the smallest TV and continue to watch the Nuggets and Wolves because I cared nothing about the Trump press conference.
I really want to go on this beta thing more, but I'm just going to move on.
I mean, it's his house. I'm not going to be like, oh, no, you're not going to change the channel.
Well, you didn't say that. If you're at somebody's house. So now, wait, are you going to be at your buddy's house with the remote?
I live at his house. So yeah.
Wait, so it's your house?
It's his house. He owns the house. I just rent a room.
Whose house?
Swerve's house.
Whose house?
Ram's house. Big Mama's house.
Well, now I see. So you're at Big Mama's house now. Big Mama's gone. And you're in there with like your fly open and the remote just loving life.
Yeah.
Like Al Bundy on the couch.
Absolutely.
Can I come over?
Sure.
Nah. Could I, though?
Yeah.
Like, let's say I'm being serious right now. Would you let me come over?
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you. Chad says, bang, bang, chat gang.
Bang, bang.
Jamie says, it feels okay to drink on Cinco de Mayo. Other days may feel a little bad about it.
Superstitious beers. Superstitious beers.
Zach Kaplan says, I'll explain with the scheduling when I get in. Thank you. Only one man understands it, and it's Zach Kaplan.
Yeah, Zach. Just real quick.
Thank you, Zach.
They sent out an email like, hey, we're not going to announce it yet, but they sent it to the gambling app and
Zach Kaplan at...
He was CC'd on it.
Done and dusted.
Zach at Nextstar, whatever.
From Gary Bettman 69 at gmail.com to Zach Kaplan and Score Gambling app.
Hey, we know you're going on a radio show with a bunch of idiots at 3:20, so we'll send you the schedule so you can explain it to them like they're 5.
Zach, how about pedal to the metal, man? Get in here. I can't wait for you to explain hockey round 2 scheduling to me.
Making my way down, Evans. Go in fast, but not too fast because I don't want to get pulled over.
Would you let Zach come out to Big Mama's house?
Nope.
Can we call your friend Big Mama from here on out?
That's fine.
Okay.
He does look kind of like Martin Lawrence, so I mean.
Martin Lawrence. Go wash that ass and we'll watch Martin Lawrence.
Go over there while you have water, Martin Lawrence. Leonard Washington, don't get butt nigga
for nobody. Zach's one light away. I hope you get pulled YouTubing while driving. I'm on a show.
He gets arrested. His one phone call is to do a segment.
I got to explain scheduling. I need to call my lawyer, but they really got to understand this round 2 schedule. Did you ever throw a party like when your mom or dad left town or anything?
Nah.
I did it one time just to say I did, and it was a pretty big one. And it was like, God, it smelled like beer so much. We had the windows open and everything. Yeah. It was Saturday night. They came back Sunday. And
my buddies had better spots. Like, their houses were better to party at.
Right.
Like, I mean, one of my buddies lives on, like, Bun Lake. His dad does, so we would always just go there.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
But, like, you move the furniture and then you move it back to exactly where it was. And then, like, the first thing my mom was like, "Did you have a party?" I was like, "No, why?" She was like, "Well, why is all the furniture moved a little bit?" And I was like, "What? It's where?"
You also went to like a big school. My graduating class was 84 people.
Yeah.
So I mean, like
Big Mama.
I knew. No, he went to a different school.
He went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. Wait, are you friends with Clarence?
Yeah. This guy's a gangster. His real name's Clarence, and Clarence lives at home with both parents.
We got to take a break because Zach Kaplan's here. Jamie wants to know, can Zach explain other hard-to-explain things? Yes.
Heck yes.
If you have a question you don't understand, let us know. And we'll ask Zach, and he'll explain it all to us.
How does the sun work?
Remember Clarissa explained it all back in the 90s? Zach explains it all now.
Kaplan.
We will take a break, come back. Big Ten Cappy joins us on a Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. We are back with you after these words.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates! Arr! The NU in New Blue stands for Next Up, and with their Next Up mentality they are staying hungry to go the extra mile just for you, humbly learning through continuous training and a commitment to remain focused on working smart to deliver a new level of service excellence. Next Up means doing the small things right because your home deserves it. Whether it's plumbing, electrical, or HVAC issues, New Blue is next up and ready to help. Visit callnublue.com or call 252-228-5855. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. Go Pirates!
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids. Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, showcasing world-class entertainment and delivering exceptional experiences for every guest. Visit CarolinaCrossroadsAmp.com for more information.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Greenville has the best deal ever on Ram trucks. During the Declaration of Deals sales event, get a special finance rate of 2.9% that can be used with already fantastic factory rebates. For example, you can choose up to $11,000 off and 2.9% for 72 months, or get $5,000 off with 0% for 60 months. So if you've been thinking about a new Ram truck, now is the time at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep. And how about the 26 Jeep Grand Cherokee? Save up to $6,000 on America's most awarded SUV. Or lease a new Grand Cherokee for only $429 per month. Or take the top off and enjoy the sun with a 2026 Jeep Wrangler. Save up to $7,000 on a 26 Jeep Wrangler or lease one for only $329 per month.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cockerell in Greenville. Come see us!
36-month lease, 10,000 miles per year, and $39.99 due at signing. Tax, tags, and $8.99 admin fee not included.
If you're looking for a weekend getaway that feels close to home but far from ordinary, head on down to beautiful Washington. Enjoy the scenic waterfront views while visiting local shops and dining at some of the best restaurants Eastern North Carolina has to offer.
Make a night of it in a cozy bed and breakfast. And during baseball season, catch an exciting East Carolina Pirates baseball weekend just a short drive away. Plan your trip today at visitwashingtonnc.com.
Are you tired of dealing with IT headaches? Does this sound familiar? Slow computers, constant crashes, long wait times for IT support, and worries about cybersecurity. If you're nodding your head, it's time to call cybersharks.net. We handle IT so you can focus on growing your business. Fast, reliable, and always there when you need us. Call 321-7800 today and get IT support that actually works. Cybersharks.net. We keep your business swimming.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's hot dogs.
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's hot dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's hot dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
Hi, this is Brian Meador from East Carolina Athletics. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
All right, welcome back. Ron Ayers Motorsports has been Greenville's go-to place for top-tier motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, power equipment, and more since 1975. Stop by their 30,000 square foot store featuring Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, and much more, all backed by Ron Ayers' 50-plus years of trusted service. Go by and see Jimmy Stallings and his team today. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with the Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. A lot of guests to get to. Colin Sheehan, Hour 2, talking Kentucky Derby. Rahjai Harris, Hour 2. Greg Hudson, Hour 3. Cole from Dirty Dan's, Hour 3. Right now, we will welcome in Big Ten Cappy, the man with all the answers. Zach Kaplan joining us. What's hey, Zach.
Hey, Clip. How are you?
I'm doing well. Good to see you.
They're busy. I'm locked in Studio B right now.
We got a lot of training going on. We got interns. We got Zoe and Victor on their first day.
It's that time of the year.
You know, at least people want to work here. I mean, people are, you know.
For one day. We'll see how it goes
days,
after today.
Nobody wants to work nowadays.
Yeah, that's true.
Even though there's plenty of people out there unemployed looking for jobs.
Right, but they don't really want to.
No, I mean, who wants to work?
I'll tell you
that's a dumb statement.
I'll tell you who doesn't want to work. People that have jobs.
Yeah.
That's the people that don't want to work.
The bums have it figured out.
Speak on that.
Yeah. They don't have to go to work and sit there all day.
Listen to some boss on their ass.
The man.
The man. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it. So, earlier this week.
First of all, I hate you. Continue.
Okay. Earlier this week.
Proceed.
Pirates played the Pack. Pirates got smacked.
That was pretty good.
Something with Jack or back. Nah. So,
as Jared's driving back to Zebulon.
Yeah. You give him some slack, I felt like. So, Jared Watkins is there. He is the only person talking to Cliff Godwin after the game. Facing Cliff after a 10-run loss, as tough as it is, if you're a one-man band doing that, I mean, that's
tough.
That's tough.
That's tough.
That's tough. As tough as he is. It's a tough league. So J-Bone does the interview. I'm impressed that he stood there, but then I listened to it, and I'm like, man, this was great. Not only did He's standing there. He had a plan. He was firing questions. Boom, boom, boom.
No time wasted.
No flubs. No flubs at all.
Yeah.
And so I gave the man his flowers. I said, Jarrett, you did a phenomenal job there.
A lot of respect.
Ton of respect to you.
Yeah.
So much respect. Phenomenal.
A lot of respect.
Yeah.
Just ton of respect.
Yep. And I again, like, kudos, man.
Thank you.
I praise you. And you got a lot of those responses, right? A lot of texts, comments, people talking about it on Twitter.
He did a job.
Are you insinuating that they were tough questions, or are you just glad that I asked questions at all?
Wait a minute. Are you that guy on Twitter that blocked me? So, Zach, Kaz said, knocked it out of the park. No pun intended. That's a good compliment.
Thank you.
You then sent the video to Zach, right?
Yeah.
Channel 9. Said, here, hey, we're partners.
Synergy.
We love Zach. Zach has helped us before.
I love Pirate Radio.
Numerous times.
Yeah.
And then Zach heard and saw the interview for the first time. And what did he say to you, Jarrett? Well, I think we know it. Shirley.
Oh.
I think we have it. What did Zach say?
I think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly.
I think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly.
Yes.
Now,
Let's hear that one more time from a different perspective.
yeah, maybe I didn't hear it right. I think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly.
The fact that you have this as a cut ready.
I still don't get it. I think we have another perspective.
Think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly.
Maybe a
That's
fresh
just
face,
a bunch of
new voice.
Yeah, something
maybe
different.
that'll help me understand it.
Yeah.
Think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly.
All right, now I get it. Now I get it.
That's a Latino captain. That's me on Cinco de Mayo.
No, that was intern Victor. So now
Think
you've
you
offended
did as
him
good as you could do
and an
under the
entire nation.
circumstances, honestly.
Yeah, honestly.
Lo siento.
He's nice.
Do you think that was a good compliment? All right, how about this? I'm Brian Bailey.
Nope.
Touchdown Friday. We'll see you next week. All right, good show. Zach, how do you think show 1 went for me?
Think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly.
At least.
Hey, look, I know it's not all about looks. Personality is important and everything, but did you see Jarrett's new girlfriend, man? She's looking good. Zach, what do you think?
Think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly.
Is that a good thing to say? Does that sound like you really think a good job was done?
Well,
honestly, I think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly. I mean, look at yourself. I think you have done as good as you could do under your circumstances, comma, honestly.
Bull crap.
Well, I look back at the time I sent it. It was 9:50. I was, back at the studios trying to cut a few different videos at once. And
Okay.
Get everything ready. And, I rushed the compliment, but I think I did as good as I could under the circumstances.
I think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly.
So I thought I did as good as I could do.
I'm glad you added the honestly, because at first when I was reading it, I thought you were lying. And then I got to the end, and I'm like, oh, he's being honest. Okay.
But no, I meant it from the heart. The circumstances of they just got run ruled against the arch rival, and Cliff hates doing interviews.
How about this? How about good job?
Think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly.
Jared, you knocked it out of the park. I retweeted Clip, and I thought you really, for that moment to be one-on-one in a tough spot, you really handled it as well as you possibly could.
Stop saying that. Just say, man, good interview.
It sounds kind of backhanded. It's like, hey, you kind of suck at your job.
It sounds like it could have been way better.
You kind of suck at your job, but hey, under the circumstances, that was okay. That was pretty good.
Like for you
suck.
Yeah.
For you, it was okay.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
But I even added, I said I wouldn't have even thought to ask about the ALS giveaway with the wheelchair. So I even added a second part to that.
Now we've got more things to cut.
Think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly.
I want to just record all of Zach's tweets he's ever sent me now.
Oh, man.
Apparently, there's an app now that you can take your tweets
and make a
turn
song
them
or
into
something?
gospel songs.
Yeah.
And
Is that right?
That is highly entertaining.
Can we get it in Zach's voice? Amazing, great.
I think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly.
Drake Belmont total already on the move down, Clipper. I'm just going to read all his text now. That was from back in the day.
I think you bet the line as good as you could have under the circumstances, honestly.
I think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly. It's starting to sound like John Starks. Did this dude just did this?
Jared, you did a great job. I really appreciate your help, and we're lucky to call you a friend. And
wow, okay, now you're going overboard.
We appreciate your work. Honestly, yeah,
honestly. No, Zach, that was fun. We're just having some fun with you, buddy.
I can't believe you had the cuts ready.
Yeah,
that's the best part.
You know, we have to drive a bit into the ground here, so we are getting all we can out of it.
And Clip, dare I said, been doing so, you did as well as you could under the circumstances, honestly.
Think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly.
Honestly.
Bull crap.
All right. Well, now we have a new Zach Kaplan here with us, the man with the answers, apparently.
Yes.
Explain round 2
schedule.
Canes Flyers scheduling for me.
So there's a couple games tonight to keep an eye on that correlate to this. And I'm going to read a Twitter thread from @Braylon_Breeze. And he does a good job. He gets a lot of schedule things right. And I would say he's a good Twitter account to keep an eye on if you want that schedule as soon as possible.
Those are good compliments he just gave, by the way. That's proper complimenting.
Honestly.
Yeah.
If Minnesota and Anaheim both win tonight, Carolina, Philadelphia will start on Saturday in one of the ABC slots, presumably 8 o'clock. If one or both of Minnesota and Anaheim win, I assume it'll be a Monday start.
All right, so this gambling app that has Tuesday that's nothing.
That's malarkey.
That is total Mike malarkey.
That's malarkey.
Baloney.
It wouldn't be unprecedented to start on Sunday because Game 1 of the second round in 2024 with Carolina and the New York Rangers began on Sunday afternoon. And so we'll see what happens.
So we're thinking Saturday or Sunday?
I think if Minnesota and Anaheim both win tonight, it'll be Saturday.
Is it me or should we know that? Why are we doing this? People need to know when the games are.
It's based on how many Game 7s the NHL has left to do.
Understood, but how about we just say, hey, Flyers, Carolina, next Monday. Let's set a date. You're giving people
48 hours basically to plan for it if you start it Saturday night and you announce it tonight.
Well, if you announce it tomorrow and the game's Saturday, when are they going to announce it? Tonight after the games, I guess?
I think if they both win.
I don't know. I just feel like you could give a little more notice.
We need to save the date.
Yeah. Or don't even have time to RSVP to these games. All right. Well, thank you for not answering that at all for us.
No, I gave scenarios. I would keep an eye on tonight's game.
Maybe we should have the guy who tweeted that out on the show.
Braylon Breeze.
Minnesota and Anaheim both win tonight. I think we're getting a Saturday start.
You keep saying think, assume.
That's all I can do. I think I'm doing as good as I can under the circumstances, Clip.
I'll explain with the scheduling when I get in. Did he do that? I guess under the circumstances.
Braylon did.
Honestly.
Braylon Breeze did.
Yeah, but I'm presenting the thread to the audience. Honestly.
I think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly.
Jamie's got a question for you.
Answer, Jamie.
Zach, what is a black hole?
Thing in space.
All right. I think.
Okay.
Isn't that a part of space where things vanish into the universe?
It's a portal to a different dimension. Chris Nolan did a great job explaining this. You have to watch the movie about 8,000 times to understand it, but once it clicks, it clicks.
Can I watch it in half speed or something?
No, that's disrespectful to the film.
I agree.
Jared, if I ask you what a black hole is, what would you say?
The group of Raiders fans?
Yeah, thank you, Zach.
Okay. I went in a different direction.
Zach.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Why are there... Oh, I'm sorry. There are so many religions. Which one is right?
It sounds so beautiful. I want to give all the glory to God.
That's for you to decide. Looked into the camera for that one for the radio audience.
Oh, man.
Only you can decide that.
That is true.
I think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly.
We're going to have that forever.
There is no right answer.
Next time somebody on the show said
Everyone has a different right answer. That's the best part. I have the right one, but yeah.
That's what everybody says.
Well, everybody's wrong. This has been
including yourself.
Except for the people that agree with me.
Yeah, that's a healthy way to live.
This has been your Theology Minute on Pirate Radio Live.
Let's take a break. We'll talk Pirates. I'll ask Zach about Katron.
Yeah.
New running back for the Commanders, who apparently they call Fat Man.
They do.
I love that.
That's not like a condescending nickname. Like he is. Talk about embracing compliments. He's really.
Is it like Santa Claus kind of Fat Man? Where it's like he gives the gifts of.
He's actually fat though.
Or the atomic bomb.
It's not like the name of the missile.
Or like Bam Bam
that was
Bigelow.
dropped on Nagasaki.
Yeah.
This isn't quite like that.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna have that kind of impact for the Commanders.
Oh, good.
Zach, how do you think I carry my weight around? What would you say?
I wouldn't call you Fat Man.
You wouldn't? What would you say?
Think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly.
Thank you, Zach. Appreciate that, man. We'll take a break, come back, have more with Big Ten Cappy after this.
UBE and PirateWare.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at PirateWare.com. Go Pirates!
If you're hungry for a great steak with honest-to-goodness flavor, head over to Larry's Steakhouse, open Monday through Saturday at 11 a.m., serving up hand-cut, aged ribeyes, tender grilled salmon, bold grilled shrimp, and juicy grilled pork chops, all right off the flame. Pile your plate high with a 25-item salad bar. Try one of our hearty daily lunch specials. Larry's Steakhouse, good food, good folks, and a good time. Located at 2800 East 10th Street across from the old Highway Patrol Station. Call 751-6510 for takeout and reservation. Larry's Steakhouse.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson, with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen in Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Hey Pirates, it's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. It's time for bats, balls, and turkey calls. Working on that grand slam? Swing into turkey season with a perfect shotgun to knock that gobbler out of the park. Brite, Mossberg, Weatherby, Savage, Beretta, Rossi, CVA, and Browning, you name it, we've got it. Choose from the largest selection in Eastern NC. We'll make you blow fans away. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Get ready, because Honda has equipped the 2026 CB750 Hornet with the E-Clutch, delivering stall-free starts in traffic and full-power quick shifts up and down when you want to wake it up. A torquey 755cc parallel twin delivers arm-stretching acceleration with Street Fighter style built to stand out. Visit Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11 north of the airport in Greenville, and experience the 2026 Honda CB750 Hornet E-Clutch. For your safety, read the owner's manual and always wear a helmet and night protection. Honda motorcycles are for riders 16 years and older.
Play ball! Greenville, it's time to play ball. The Greenville Yard Gnomes are back, and tickets are on sale now. Bring the whole family out for big hits, wild promotions, and non-stop fun all night long. From fireworks to theme nights, every game is an experience you don't want to miss. Cold drinks, great food, and the best atmosphere in town. Don't wait till it's sold out. Grab your seats now. Get your tickets today at yardgnomesbaseball.com or at the box office.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
Take your family, friends, and kids down to Play It Again Sports this spring sports season. We have all the hottest new equipment for the upcoming softball and baseball season, along with a huge selection of quality used sporting and fitness equipment. Whether you're a golfer, a bike rider, a soccer player, or a fitness enthusiast, we will have exactly what you need. Don't forget to do your spring cleaning and load up all the equipment that you no longer need or doesn't fit. Bring it down to the store and get paid on the spot. Play It Again Sports across from the Nissan dealership on Greenville Boulevard.
This is Isaiah Winstead. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. Contact the professionals at CopyPro, where they promise fast 3-hour service on all your office printing devices. Contact CopyPro today for a free office printing analysis to help you cut costs and boost efficiency. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 756-3175. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. Zach Kaplan here. Pirates got the Memphis Tigers this weekend, and Memphis. Still in a decent spot, Zach. What do you think about the Pirates? Man, great week last week. Double-digit runs every game. Everything's riding high, and then boom, get blown out by NC State. So you thinking bounce back this weekend for ECU?
Well, I'm going to take a shot at Ben Palm first here because thank you for leading every single Pirate fan into thinking that this team was hosting.
And all right, is that a real thing? I haven't mentioned it or retweeted it or anything, so I don't know what it is. I know we did. I'm saying me personally. I don't know what the heck Ben Palm is.
No, it's not a real thing.
Okay.
I got to push back on, and I understand, people want to put it out there and it's wishful thinking a lot. And their RPI only fell to 30 after the state game. So regardless of whether they lose by 10 runs or 1, RPI looks at it the same.
You can look at us.
So.
What was he looking at?
The camera.
No, look into the camera, Halpert.
They're not hosting unless they win out and a lot of things go their way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm done with that, but I'm just honestly happy to be in a spot where we are looking at it at large,
And off the bubble. And that was the biggest thing about last week is you really bought yourself some breathing room. And now you can go into, the Memphis series you got to sweep. I mean, they're bad. They don't care about baseball. And it's, it's one of the lesser programs in the American. You got to handle business. There's no question about that. But, they've allowed themselves some breathing room. You're now in a spot where you're going to be a 2 or 3 seed somewhere, just a matter of where. Obviously the effort Tuesday night was just kind of bizarre because they tied the game 2-2, and it felt like they were right in it. And then they fell right out of it. And, that's, I guess, how it goes. State's freshman beating you, that's never something you want to feel good about. But, your freshmen have beaten a lot of teams this year, too. Got to sweep this weekend. And then I think you got to come back and, take 2 or 3 from Rice. You just want to get that one of those top American seeds. You can't afford to go into Clearwater and use all your pitching like past years. And this year now with the new format, you're enabled to do that.
Jared, our Hornets, the second half of the season were beating some good teams, but man, they were pummeling the lesser teams.
Yeah,
in the NBA.
we pummeled the good we beat the hell out of the Thunder.
Well, the Pirates have been pummeling the teams that they're better than.
Yeah.
And, like I said the other day talking to DG, we do have a win against Carolina. We do have a win against Coastal. We also saw some ugly games in those series. Yeah. And I don't even know if NC State's a step up, and that's kind of the bad thing, too. They're not that good, yet they dominated us twice. So that's disappointing. But now back to conference, back to a team, like you said, we should be able to beat. You got to take care of your business. And right now, they are in line to, be one of the teams at the top, if not the only team at the top of the standings once this conference season ends.
It's certainly going to be interesting. You got a 3-way tie. Obviously, Pirates have already played those 2 teams, but
tiebreaker on one. They don't have the tiebreaker on.
Yeah, so you're really stuck in the middle. And yeah, I mean that's the biggest thing with them. I mean they still have everything to play for. This team is clearly better than last year's team. Cliff said it. I agree with it. Injuries have also factored into limiting the ceiling of this team to be as good as they could be, but But, this team certainly can win a regional. I think if they get Weber back, if the hitting can stay locked in like it has, and then get some of these pitching performances kind of unsung, whether it's been Ryan Towers at times, Luke Payne at other times, you really need Jenkins back. We're not going to find out what's wrong with him probably until next weekend. So hopefully they find some answers in the next 10 days, because I guess we won't talk to Cliff until next Friday. But it's got to be, you got to have him back and ready to go as well.
Yeah, I feel like we probably won't see Jenkins until the conference tournament.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
But I mean, depending on how this weekend goes, if it's not serious and we can get him back for next weekend, I think we probably will if this series doesn't go our way. But I mean, if you can go out there, sweep Memphis this weekend, and you get in a comfortable position, I don't think it's going to be a rush to get Sean Jenkins back. And we've seen great things from Joe Webb. He can go, 2-3 times a week.
And that's been the other thing, too, and Cliff, you have the longer perspective on it. And we talked to Cliff about it last week. Like, every year, every good Pirate baseball team has had one guy that they can just kind of throw out there who doesn't care about, next year or pro prospects or any of that stuff. Like, they've always had, the names that come to mind are Cam Colmore, Matt Bridges, Danny Beal. Like, they've always had the one guy you can kind of just throw, even in a tight spot. I think about Danny Beal, that Sunday game he had at Virginia where he kept him in it, and obviously plenty of other times. And you need that guy. So Jerry makes a great point. Compliment. There you go. Joseph Webb, you really have that guy that you can kind of go to in a tight spot.
ECU softball, one more series here at home, and then it's off to
Greenville.
Nowhere. Greenville.
Off to the Max.
Will be hosting the conference tournament. We'll see if we can get Shane Winkler on to discuss that. They are on the year 29-24, 13-11 in conference play. I'm sure he wanted that number to be a little bit better, but still everything in front of them, especially hosting the conference tournament. That's huge.
Yeah, it is. And we was talking about it with Bailey, and correct me if I'm wrong, Clip, has not been hosted by East Carolina since the Tony Paisley era, like talking CSA.
Yeah, it has been a while.
So not in their time in the American. The Pirates softball, the thing with that team, Julia Apostolakos has been outstanding in the circle, and every time they get her and really Taylor Apple and Rainford, the pitching, when the pitching's been on, and it's been on all year, they've been in games. The problem's been the hitting and getting those runs across. When they can get 3, 4, and even 5 runs across, it really puts them in a great spot. I don't know the exact number record-wise, but they've had a tough time winning these games where they can't get a couple of runs across. So they can do it. Anything's possible.
I predict a big end to the season for Anna Sawyer. And on that note, D.H. Conley, Viking. Vikings and Rampants going at it tonight in baseball.
Yep. Softball got moved to tomorrow.
Okay. That is a big one. Shirley, do you have the cold cut by itself? The cold cuts that you use?
Cold cuts?
If not, don't worry about it. But if you do,
and some turkey back there,
we could hear that preview. Zach can give us a little preview here. What do you think about Rampants and Vikings baseball tonight?
Yeah, it should be a fun one over at Guy Smith Stadium. The game is still on weather-wise from what I have seen as we sit here just before 4 o'clock. So it will be Connor Berry getting the start. He's a Campbell commit for Conley, and I'm not sure exactly who's going for Rose yet, but it should be a fun one.
Young Cole was here earlier and did a little preview that Shirley was running in our sports breaks. Cole Martin, you got it, Shirley?
On Tuesday, the Jackson...
Yep. Oh, well. You heard it during the sports breaks. No problem. It's all right. But Cole doing a great job covering those Vikings. Real quick with the chat gang, Jerry says, if 9 is on my side, but I'm arguing with Clip, what does that make him?
Only you can answer that one, Clip. I don't know.
Is that your answer for everything? Only you can answer that. And do you think that sounds intelligent?
I keep that more to the religious questions.
Okay, well, that was about Channel 9 and me. Chad says a black hole is a theoretical object in space. It is so dense that matter collapses and light itself cannot escape. He said, I learned this from the greatest basketball movie ever, Eddie. Is that Whoopi Goldberg, I believe, coaches the Knicks?
Was Whoopi Goldberg in a basketball movie?
I believe so. I think that was Eddie back in the day.
She was in The Muppets Wizard of Oz.
What is your favorite basketball movie, Zach?
Gotta be Hoosiers.
Okay.
Semi-pro.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Basketball.
Oh, love basketball.
I love basketball.
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt was in basketball.
Jam?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a miss.
What's your favorite baseball movie?
Major League.
Same.
Bull Durham.
Just saw it.
It was great, dude.
I know.
You know, if Conley wins tonight, they continue to be on a winning streak. This has happened before.
I hear what you're saying. Zach or Shirley, did y'all want to say something?
I think we both agreed on Bull Durham.
Okay.
Yes?
I did not agree.
Oh,
on
I
Bull
thought you
Durham.
said yeah to
Hey,
me.
you don't speak for her.
I thought she said you agreed with me when I said it.
No. I said I like that movie, but I'm old school. I like The Natural.
The
That
Natural.
That's it's something I grew up watching, but I also like The Rookie with Dennis Quaid.
Oh, yeah.
I did enjoy that movie.
Field of Dreams is good. Some people don't like Field of Dreams, but I'm a Field of Dreams guy.
Favorite football movie?
Longest Yard.
Original or remake?
Probably the original.
No, say remake. You can say it. You don't lie to me. I know when you're lying.
But I saw the remake first.
Yeah.
And I feel like that sticks in my head more. But yeah, I'll go with the remake.
Yeah, I guess I go Longest Yard. I don't really like...
Oh, wait, no. Remember the Titans.
That was mine.
my God.
R the T.
I'm sorry.
like football movies.
I'm sorry. Remember the
Why is that, J-Bone?
Because
you don't think they get it right?
Well, it's not like that. It's just like I see these guys play football in the movie, and it's like, that looks awful.
That's kind of what I'm saying. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it should.
It's like Aaron Joe
the
fires
Kurt
a
Warner
deep-
movie. Zachary Levi should have been shot for his performances. I mean, like the acting, whatever, but like the main point is the football, and it looked awful. You're playing Kurt Warner. Learn how to throw a ball.
Chad's going with the league. Wait, you're talking about the Kurt Warner like Walmart movie? Like that wasn't even a real movie.
That was a major release.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was in theaters. Well, I mean, it was in there for like 3 weeks because nobody saw it, but.
We Are Marshall, another mention on the football movie.
That was an option for in-flight entertainment on the way back from New Orleans. When I almost had to call the flight attendant, like, why is this an option to watch on a plane?
The movie started in Greenville. Hard to believe. It wasn't shot in Greenville.
I've never seen it. I don't have much interest in it.
We're leaving Greenville.
Yeah, I got to go with Blindside.
Blindside, Chad.
Run the dang ball.
White savior
East Carolina alum, Sandra Bullock, all over it.
Chad goes with the program. That's an old one. I want to rewatch Any Given Sunday.
Is that
yeah.
Is that Pacino?
Yeah.
Pacino's the coach,
And
yeah.
Jamie Foxx is the quarterback, right?
Believe so.
I need to watch because everybody talks about Pacino's speech, and I think some people are hyping it up now.
It's the inches.
It might be like the so bad it's good category. I need to watch that again.
Is it The Last Boy Scout with Bruce Willis? It starts with football.
Maybe Cuba Gooding Jr. There's like a gun on the field. I don't think I've ever seen
Damon
that.
Wayans.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's running for a touchdown, and he's about to get tackled, and he just
Yeah.
shoots the guy.
Oh.
Now that's realistic.
There's like barely any more football in it, but I think that's the only football in it.
Blake must be younger than me. He says Coach Carter and Like Mike. Like Mike is that little Bow Wow, I believe.
Blake also said leave Zach alone.
Yeah, so this guy, we don't care about his opinion.
Please.
Zach, tell me about the Commanders' new running back, Katron Allen.
Yes, so he kind of came on in the second half of last year as far as his 2025 season went. He does graduate from Penn State as the school's all-time leading rusher, which is pretty wild considering the running backs that we've had.
That's crazy.
But it's, COVID year, and he got carries as a freshman. He did better after Franklin got fired. Shocker.
I do like that he's not a transfer guy. Maybe that says something about loyalty. Maybe he was getting good NIL. I don't know.
He did, and so did Nick Singleton. So that's why his carry numbers are down. I do hope he makes the Commanders roster and a sixth-round pick. I don't know what the expectations are for him. Hopefully he doesn't see the field because that means Krosky Merritt or someone got hurt. So hopefully that's...
I don't know. You think so? Like, I feel like they're going to give him a shot. He could be Bill, like Bill was last year.
Because where was Bill drafted? Like, he was pretty late, wasn't he?
Yeah. Like, I think he's coming into play.
You guys got Rashad White as well.
Yeah, and I like Rashad White, especially as a pass catcher and different change of pace. But I don't know. I feel more confident about him making the team than you do, it sounds like.
But Katron, no, he played a lot better after James got fired and the offense was allowed to open up. The games after Franklin got fired, so after Northwestern, he went for 145, 76, 48, and then 181, 160, 226. So he really came on at the end of the year. The numbers are a little inflated last year, but loyal guy, stayed loyal. He got paid. So, there is that. But he was a great running back that got ruined by the Kotelnicki offense, and I hope he's a lot better in yours next year, Clipper.
All right, we are out of time. Jarrett, I think you did a great job this hour. Zach, how would I describe how you did?
Think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly.
Yeah.
And add it to the soundboard. Now it lasts forever. Thanks for having me, Clip, and I believe the segment is done and dusted.
We'll see you hour 2, Pirate Radio Live with Colin Sheehan and Rahjai Harris. Back with you after this.
Hey Pirate Nation, warm weather is here and it's time to get back on the boat. And at Stroud's Marine, they're stocked up with over 26,000 pre-owned parts. They got everything you need from propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical and fuel parts, and just about anything else you need for an outboard. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. And as always, their mission is to save you money and get you back on the water as quickly as possible. Remember, they're just around the corner. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles? How about tighten or lift your skin? Want a smoother skin texture or get rid of brown spots? Combining personalized treatments, expert training, and a deep passion for skin health, Beauty Bar MediSpa is dedicated to enhancing your skin and boosting your confidence from the inside out. Contact the licensed professionals for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar MediSpa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation.
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was super easy to work with when I needed my custom shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit University Sportswear, ENC.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
In Beaufort County, success is built together. The Washington Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce connects leaders, supports local businesses, and helps our community thrive. From networking to community events, the Chamber is building a stronger Beaufort County every day. Get involved, grow your network, and help shape the future of beautiful Washington.
For more information on the Washington Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce, including future events and membership, visit wbcchamber.com.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. You can stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Rock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Zach Kaplan. What a guest. Just I love that he plays along. He can take the jabs.
Yeah. Fun guy.
It's like Homer Simpson in the ring, just taking the shots. All right, we got Rahjai Harris coming up later on this hour. We got Colin Sheehan coming up right now. I got connected with him with Ariel Epstein, which we'll talk about, and talked to him earlier today. Went 27 minutes. I guess I blacked out in there. I don't know what happened. We just kept talking. Two chatty Cathys just going at it. So we had to take out about 5 minutes of the conversation where we talked Boston sports and a couple other things, but we really got into the weeds of horse racing and this Kentucky Derby in particular. So if you're thinking about gambling or watching or doing anything and having a Derby party, listen to this and you'll at least get some good information out of it. Here is my chat with Colin Sheehan from Doubling Down. All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live to talk Kentucky Derby and more, he is Colin Sheehan, Doubling Down on YouTube. He joins us. Colin, how you doing?
I'm doing awesome. This is my Super Bowl week for me, so the excitement is high, and every day we get closer to Saturday, it just ramps up even more.
Want to give a shout out to our mutual friend Ariel Epstein for connecting us. I asked Ariel for a horse guy or gal, and she sent you my way, and so we got a reputable source there. And Colin, that's great. How do you know Ariel? Just from the gambling community, I would assume.
Yes, that's putting some pressure on me when I'm starting to get recommended. But I have friend Sammy P, who does chicken dinner, and he connected me with Ariel for Breeders' Cup when they were looking for someone to do some Breeders' Cup coverage, and I gave them Forever Young. Forever Young made me look like a genius, and so she came back around for this go around. So we'll see if we can repeat.
Good deal. Well, Colin, let's get to know you a little bit first. Where are you from, and when did your interest in horse racing begin?
Yeah, I live in the Boston area, born and raised, been here my whole life. Was born just outside of Rockingham Park up in New Hampshire, and my dad was a horse racing fan, and that's a lot of horse players get into it through their father or parents, not to limit it to your father, your grandfather. And we've been going to the track forever. We have Suffolk Downs here in Boston, which unfortunately closed a few years ago. And we've been up to Saratoga together every single summer. The only summer I missed was the year my son was born. So that was the background of how I've gotten into horse racing. And then I work in television on my day job. And over the last couple of years, decided to kind of combine the passions and combine horse racing with what I do in TV and start this YouTube channel, Doubling Down. I was on Trust the Profits for a few years and just met some incredible players in the horse racing community because it's a niche and it's hard to find. You keep going with your dad, but you want friends to talk to. And in doing this, I've made already some lifelong friends that I'm so happy. And that's really been the benefit of it. And I said, as long as it doesn't feel like a job, I'll keep doing the content. And we've been pumping it out this week. Is stressful because I know it's our one shot to gather the eyes of the world who are looking at the Kentucky Derby. And so I appreciate you having me on to do that as well.
Absolutely. And I think like most, I guess, kids that are interested in sports grow up playing baseball, basketball, football. I kind of had that typical general background. Were you into those as much as horse racing, or is that kind of always been your passion because of the family connection there?
Oh no, all sports. Grew
Yeah.
up Red Sox, Bruins fan. So to even go a little bit layer deep, my dad was on the grounds crew at Fenway Park back in the
Oh, wow.
70s, and the players and the head grounds crew were horse players. And so that's how he kind of got into it, going up to Saratoga with Joe Mooney, who was the head grounds crew, Don Zimmer, and my dad would be driving up with them. And so he
Oh,
has some
wow.
great stories from back in the day. But diehard Red Sox, Bruins, Patriots, Celtics. You know, when you grew up in Boston, you have no other choice. But that connection to Fenway Park and my dad would bring me to Fenway Park, and we'd go to Suffolk Downs with Joe Mooney, all intertwined. My earliest memory was at telling my dad I wanted to strike the gold in 1993 for the Kentucky Derby. I was only 10, and Strike the Gold won. And I just remember that moment very vividly as a young
Wow.
boy in the basement watching it with my dad. And that was so exciting.
Very cool. Well, Colin, let's talk about some general questions. This is kind of, you remember the series of books, Blank for Dummies? This is kind of a horse racing for dummies. But when you're looking to pick a winner and bet the Derby, could you put a percentage on how important track position versus kind of trainer versus jockey? You know, what factors are you looking at most importantly when it comes to horse racing?
Yeah, it's an incredible puzzle. It's why I love this sport so much, and I want people to when I go on these shows, I try to get to those mainstream fans that if you play chess or you play strategic games, you like data, horse racing is for you, because everything you just mentioned are all factors that you need to consider. And for those of us that are looking at it every single day, you're balancing those. I tend to look at pace, the way the race will set up, and speed figures. And then the class, what horses have they been running against? Trainer and jockey obviously play a big part in that, but at the end of the day, the ability of the horse is what's most important. So I like to start there, look at the form as far as are they peaking at the right time? Do their speed figures fit into the race? Every horse is assigned a speed figure for their previous races, usually from 0 up to maybe 125, 130, depending upon the different speed figures that you're looking at. Companies have different ones. And you try to find, if a horse is running 107, 108s, and the rest of the field is running 90s, that clearly shows you that there's a standout, which you're not going to get in the Kentucky Derby because all of these horses are so competitive. But that's where I start. And then you start to take in those other factors as far as how have jockeys played out in the Kentucky Derby. This is a 1.25 miles. It's a long race, and it's a 20-horse field. So there's inevitably some variability that you have in the Kentucky Derby that you don't have when you're playing every weekend or every day.
And going into it, it's different every year. Sometimes there's an overwhelming favorite. Sometimes there are kind of tiers. And then we get that major upset every now and then. We had one, a couple of years ago or whenever it was, a horse that was not even slated to be in it, right? Ended up winning. So how about this year? Is there an overwhelming favorite this year?
This year's wide open. Last year, I felt so confident in Sovereignty. That's why I looked like a genius hitting all the big races last year. It's probably why I'm being asked to come on this year. And now the pressure of finding your winners and looking at this field is like, oh man, I don't know where to go. There is that top tier of probably 6 or 7 horses, and you could talk to 6 or 7 different horse players and they could all have one of them. And you can't disagree with the reasons they like that horse. And what that sets up for is incredible value. If you can finally get a really strong opinion and play that, and you're right, you're going to be paid handsomely this year, especially in some of those exactors and trifectas. So there's about 5 or 6 that I would consider tier 1 horses. And then you have a couple wild cards that we don't really know a lot about, but have shown incredible talents that maybe it's a little bit of the unknown where you'll get some even more value. And if they can take another step forward, that's kind of where I like to sit in. I like the unknown. I like to, it's a gambling game, right? So at the end of the day, let's see if we can maybe find one of these horses who hasn't shown their best yet, and you can get a nice price on them.
Well, to set you at ease a little bit, Colin, your only objectives here are to educate me and the listeners, and also get us excited, and you're doing that so far. If you pick a winner, hey, that's the cherry on top, but no pressure at all. So, and before we get into the horses this year, a lot of different ways you can bet on a horse race, right? There's obviously pick a winner. I still don't quite know exactly what an exacta is and all the other terms, but what are your favorite ways to bet the Derby and horse racing other than just simply picking a winner? Do you do anything else?
Yeah, as I talked about it being a puzzle, that's another part of the puzzle is the gambling part of this game, and so many different options if you want to consider them like kind of prop bets as you would in sports betting, which I don't do a ton of, but I know the comparison to them. An exacta means you need to pick the horse that's going to finish in first and second place. A trifecta means you need to pick the horse to finish first, second, and third, and then there's the superfecta, which you need to pick the horses in first, second, third, and fourth. So those are bets that you can do internal to the race itself. And then you can do something like a daily double. That's why my show is called Doubling Down. We like to try and play 2 races back to back, and you have to pick the winner in the race before the Derby and the winner in the Kentucky Derby. You can then expand that out to pick 3, pick 4, pick 5, where you have to pick 3 races in a row or 4 races in a row or 5 races in a row. And you can have multiple horses on your ticket. It's not like you need to hit them all exact, but the more horses you put on your ticket, the more expensive your ticket is going to become. And so that's the balance that you're trying to play, where you don't want to pick all favorites and have a really expensive ticket that might not make your money back, or you can skim down how many horses you have, and you can get paid handsomely if you can pick a bet like that. That obviously increases the complexity. So for folks that are just tuning in and want to play the horses, sometimes they get burnt by getting suckered into these bigger bets.
Yeah,
and you end up losing, and you're like, I can never pick the horses. I always lose. Well, maybe you're you're using the bets that are just a little too complicated to try and make money on. You can also do win, place, and show. Your horse has to finish first, second, or third, which for those that are just tuning in for the Kentucky Derby, that's kind of a common bet that your everyday non-horse player might feel comfortable with.
Colin Sheehan joining us, Doubling Down. You can find it on YouTube, and a lot of coverage, obviously, going into this week with the Kentucky Derby. So also, much like other sports, and we see it with the NFL draft, or baseball has a lot of time to kill, so they'll tell stories about the players past and a tidbit here and there. Any great stories about any of these horses or trainers or owners? Is there an America's sweetheart maybe going into this race this weekend?
The number 8, So Happy, is trained by Mark Glatt. It's a really incredible story because I don't want to say incredible, but his wife passed away in the last year. So for him to get a horse to the Kentucky Derby will be your soft spot story, of course. Also, last year's trainer, Bill Mott, comes back with a horse by the name of Chief Wallaby, the number 12. But the interesting thing is that his son, Riley Mott, also trains some horses in here, the number 2 Albus and the number 11 Incredible. So you have a father-son trainer competing against each other for the first time in the Kentucky Derby. So you're going to hear a lot about Bill Mott, not only because he won last year with Sovereignty, but the fact that his son is actually right next to him. So Incredible, it's the 11, trained by Riley Mott, and his father, Bill Mott, trains the number 12, Chief Wallaby.
My coworker Jenny went to the Kentucky Derby last year. I'm trying to remember, was it Jason Worth? Maybe it was a former MLB player that had a box or something, and she was up there. But of course, a ton of celebrities and big names will be there. I don't know. As a diehard like you, do you kind of shun the how big it's become, or is that just part of the deal?
I do a little bit. You kind of you love the attention, but at the same time, you can't stand watching the NBC coverage. I know it's so important to the sport, but we're down here on our streams just geeking out about the,
Right.
the real like diehards. And you watch that and you go, "Oh, that's nice, that's cool." But to us, that's just noise that we understand we have to have.
Yep.
And it's a part of it. Dave Portnoy has a horse in the Kentucky Oaks running on Friday night in prime time called Lovely Gray. Being from Boston, obviously I have that connection to Barstool Sports, but that will be something that you'll certainly hear and see a lot about. The horse is 30-1 in running on dirt for the first time, so certainly a long shot. But us horse players are certainly cheering for that because we know what that attention could bring.
I don't know how familiar you are with Barstool, but every Thursday during the football and basketball season, we have Jeff Nadeau on the program, who has certain connections to Barstool Sports. So yeah, just another factoid for you there, Colin. All right, well, let's talk about the horses here that you like coming up. And so, how will you just, if you're gambling, do you pick one winner? Do you pick two or three? How do you go about gambling or betting on the Kentucky Derby?
Yeah, last year when I had a really strong opinion on Sovereignty, I bet him to win. I bet him on top with all the other, basically every other horse finishing second place in hopes that you get a nice score there. It ended up becoming the top two odds horses that won, so it didn't pay out as nicely. But a few years ago, I loved the horse by the name of Essential Quality. It was actually the race that you were just referencing when Rich Strike won. I had him on top of everybody, but I didn't do it the opposite way. And my dad did, and hit a nice $2,000 exactor on that. So, this year where I mentioned the tier of horses, tier A is 5 or 6 deep. I'm not really looking necessarily to key any of them, which means you pick one horse to win, as you just mentioned. I'm looking more at a box where you can kind of pick a couple of horses, box them up, and then you need that group of horses to finish first or second or third if you're doing a trifecta. And that's kind of the strategy I think I'm approaching this with, because there's a tier A that's wide, you're getting some nice prices on some horses that I like. And I really don't want to miss it because I think I have the right horses at some nice prices. The betting part is the tricky part of it. So we'll see if we can put it together through some boxing. I just released on the channel today the way that we'll bet the superfecta. It's a very complicated bet. And my co-host Vinny hit it last year, and he has a really strong opinion on the number 15 emerging market this year. So you can see how we actually, I'm not a superfecta player, so the video is him teaching me how to put together a superfecta. So that might be good too for y'all to check it out.
Some people just like to say, "Hey, I'm gonna put a little bit on a lottery ticket." Is there a dark horse? Is that a pun to use in horse racing? I don't know, but is there an underdog that you might be looking at that might have a shot?
Yes, there's quite a few because of mentioning having such a wide variety of opinions across the board. For me, I'm looking at the live odds right now. The number 7, Denon Bourbon, is a horse who I have my eye on, who's currently sitting at 14-1. This is a horse who was bred in Kentucky, but has actually been racing over in Japan. So if you've followed, you hear about the one horse that comes over from Japan every year. This is actually a Kentucky bred that went to Japan and found his way entry into the race. The field last year, just give you some context. Last year, there was 26 horses between January 1st and the Kentucky Derby that had a speed figure over 100. This year, there's only 6. So to me, the crop overall is less quality, at least from a speed figure standpoint, as it was last year. Denon Bourbon is 3 for 3. He won his last stakes race in record time in Japan, almost by 2 seconds, fastest time in the last 27 years. He's an unknown. If he can handle the travel, it's always my concern of the horses traveling from Japan and showing up, a week and a half before the actual race. That's why you're hopefully going to get that 14, 15, 16-1. So that would be one I would give you. And then I'll tout up my buddy Vinny, who loves the 15 emerging market. This horse has only raced 2 times, and he didn't race as a 2-year-old, which in the past is like, don't even put any money on these horses. But the fact that they brought him to a maiden race, his first race, he wins, put him right into the Louisiana Derby, which is going right into the deep end. He wins that race. And now they're putting him in the Kentucky Derby. Chad Brown is the trainer of that. And Flavien Prat is the jockey who has he's been in the top 4 the last 6 years. So if there's any jockey that knows how to ride in the Kentucky Derby, it's Flavien Prat, who decided to go on this horse who's only raced 2 times. The signs there for me are that this horse could be ready to run. He's also sitting at 11-1 right now. So hopefully that's enough of a long shot, 11 and 15-1.
Awesome info, a lot to digest, but we're probably just scratching the surface. And you folks can find a lot more at Doubling Down with Colin and Vinny. Make sure you check that out on YouTube. When you're filling out a bracket or picking a team to win it all in a sport, you kind of look for the hot team who's been playing well the last couple of weeks and stuff like that. I assume, are all these horses kind of trending well? Is there one or two above others? Is that something you look at heading into this, Colin?
Yeah, of course. The two that are, trending well and you're, if you want to call them the favorites, is the number 1 Renegade and the number 18 Further Ado. Renegade, oddly enough, drew the rail. So most likely the favorite coming in here. Then he gets the 1 hole, which in horse racing, especially in the Kentucky Derby, the 1 hole hasn't won since 1986. Now, a few years ago, they moved the gate. They changed the gate, so it's not as close to the rail. It's not as disadvantageous as it has been prior, but still, there's the history there. Irad Ortiz is one of the best jockeys in the world. He's actually 0 for 9 in the Derby. But Renegade has, I told you about the 6 horses, the 6 speed figures that were over 100. Renegade has 2 of them. Further Ado has 2 of them. So from a speed figure standpoint, they absolutely fit in the race. I'll pass on Renegade, who right now is at 5-1. And right now your lukewarm favorite. And I'll look at the number 18, Further Ado. He's 7-1, trained by Brad Cox with the Hall of Famer Johnny Velasquez aboard. He had a very impressive race at Keeneland in the Bluegrass, winning by 11 lengths last time out. He got the best speed figure of the whole crop in that race. The question is, who was he against in there? Some people have questioned the competition, and maybe that's why it looked as good, but the speed figure came back strong. So of those 2 who are trending in the right direction, Further Ado at number 18 at 7-1 right now is absolutely the one I will take, and I'll pass on Renegade.
Is there a favorite stall position you like, or what do the numbers say as far as winning a race?
Yeah, the 17 has never won. 46 starts, 0 for 17. And oddly enough, because of scratches, Further Ado, who I just mentioned, is number 18 on your program, but we'll be breaking from the number 17 stall. So that'll be interesting to follow. Your best post is the number 5. It's hit at 10% in 96 starts. And also the number 10 as well. When it comes to numbers, and I'm really excited this year because it's the only, my children were born in the year 18 and year 21. You don't get to bet those years a lot in the horse races in America because you don't have that big of a field. I like the 7, the 15, and the 18, and that's my son's birthday. So when it comes down to numbers, sometimes I'm just like everyone else, that I'm still going to play the kids' birthdays. And when it ends up being the 3 horses I like, we might be crushing that heavy.
Never thought about that. Let's say my daughter is February 13th, maybe a 2/13. I don't know. I have to look into that. It's like playing the lottery a little bit.
Hey, why not? Why not?
Colin, man, I enjoy having people on that have a subject that I'm not super knowledgeable about, and I can tell that not only are you knowledgeable but passionate. So yeah, man, really enjoyed the conversation. I'll be checking you out more on Doubling Down. And for a lot of people, this is it. They're like, okay, there's 1 horse race a year, and then we'll move on with our lives. But for you, you're in it, every week, right? So this is just the beginning for you. You're at this every day, every week, covering races, right?
Yeah, we have a weekly show where we look at the big races on Saturday every week. I'm mostly a weekend player, checking in on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Recently started to use the data to build out a model to try and let some scripting just show me who the competitors will be, and just more intrigue with that puzzle of how can you find the winners? And you try so many different ways, whether it's watching replays, looking at the past performances, maybe writing some script based on the data, using Race Lens, who sponsors our show and gives you angles that you can pull. There's so much to this game that I think a lot of people don't realize. And so that's what I'm always tweaking and trying. And we have the weekly content coming out over on our channel. And hopefully, last year Sovereignty skipped the Preakness. And I think that took a lot of wind out of the excitement that the Fairweather fans have. Everybody wants to see the Derby horse try to go for the Triple Crown. And so hopefully this year, the winner of the Derby continues on to the Preakness, so we can at least build that draft of excitement for the 2 weeks leading up to the Preakness as well.
Colin Sheehan joining us again. I had to cut that short because we went so long, but man, he was fun to talk to. A lot of information to digest there. So I'm going to listen to that 1 or 2 more times, and then also follow what he's doing at Doubling Down, as they are putting out videos as well, leading up to Saturday's Kentucky Derby. Maybe we'll get when we do dog of the day, which will either be at the end of this hour if Chandler's still here, or tomorrow, let's have a Derby winner too, just as a little bonus. You know what I'm saying? Little plus money winner there. We'll take a break. Come back. When we return, we'll talk to our guy Rahjai Harris. It'll be our first video chat with Rahjai since he had his surgery a couple weeks ago. So we'll get an update on our guy, number 47, Rahjai Harris, when we return after this.
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. With 2 great locations already serving our community, Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And we're growing. A brand new location is coming soon on Highway 11 right across from Aiken-Crifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
Looking for a night out that's a little different? At Encino Mexican Steakhouse. Bold Mexican flavors meet premium steakhouse tradition. Sink your knife into perfectly cooked, hand-cut steaks. Savor rich, authentic dishes inspired by Mexican culinary heritage and pair it all with a handcrafted cocktail. Encino Mexican Steakhouse, where Mexican flavor meets steakhouse perfection. On Memorial Drive in Greenville or online at EncinoRestaurant.com.
Hey Pirate fans, this is Coach Cliff Godwin. The physicians at Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center have been caring for our athletes at ECU for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for our sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care, physical therapy, and diagnostic testing. For experienced and professional services, call the team at Orthopedics East at 252-757-2663 or visit them online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, warm weather is here and it's time to get back on the boat. And at Stroud's Marine, they're stocked up with over 26,000 pre-owned parts. They got everything you need from propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical and fuel parts, and just about anything else you need for an outboard. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. And as always, their mission is to save you money and get you back on the water as quickly as possible. Remember, they're just around the corner. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
Attention Eastern North Carolina. This April, it's time to upgrade and save at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Got a lease ending soon? Pull ahead now and we'll waive your last 2 payments when you get into a new ride. Drive today and don't make a payment for 90 days on select models. Plus, score 0% financing on select Jeeps, Rams, and more. Or take advantage of thousands in bonus cash and we'll cover your North Carolina state tax. Inventory is in stock and ready to go. But these offers won't last. Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Your home for unbeatable deals. Drive a little, save a lot.
When it comes to building or remodeling your home, every detail matters. Hi, this is Kathy Herring with KDL Construction, and we believe great design begins with careful planning and ends with flawless execution. With open communication and a true partnership mindset, we guide you through every step, turning your vision into reality. Our goal, to deliver more than a building project. We create an experience that is seamless, stress-free, and inspiring. Visit KDLConstructionLLC.com to start your transformation today. KDL Construction, your vision, our craft.
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
This is Parker Bird from ECU Baseball, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. UBE has been an ECU tradition for over 50 years. You can shop online anytime at pirateware.com. UBE has the biggest and best selection of ECU sportswear and accessories for Pirates of all ages. Every day is game day at UBE. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Blake, I'm back with you, man. Blake on YouTube said, I forgot everything dude just said. I think our brains are just rotted with like...
I think you did as good as you could do under the circumstances, honestly.
Well said.
Like Ashley told
I know. Shirley Kaplan. Yeah, like any in-depth interviews now. I'm going to have to go back and take notes and listen to that again. But Colin Sheehan definitely knows his stuff. I appreciate that. I enjoy talking to like people that I am not fully aware of the ins and outs of the sport, whether that be NASCAR, maybe soccer, sometimes hockey, but like somebody that has not only knowledge but passion for the sport.
I see. I'm kind of the other way around. Like, if I don't know anything about the sport, I don't really like. I need to be interested in the thing.
Maybe when you get my age, you'll want to branch out a little bit.
Yeah, true. Maybe.
Because like I feel like I've gotten almost too close to football, basketball, and baseball, which made me want to. I like watching the Canes because I'm really into it, and when they lose, I'm bummed, but not to the degree of like the Commanders. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, that's me.
Is that National Weather Service?
Oh my God, we just talked about this.
What?
How you said like your buddies,
yeah,
like don't know what you're doing every day, and I said, yeah, my sister will call me sometimes and say, "What are you doing?" She's calling me right now. Hope it's not an emergency.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll throw it to the Rahjai interview. Rahjai Harris, our guy. I talked to him earlier today and got a chance to see that smile for the first time since the surgery. Here's my chat with number 47. All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, our guy, Rahjai Harris. Rahjai, first time I've seen you since surgery. You still got that big smile, so you didn't lose that. So that's good to see. How's everything going for you, man?
It's going good, man. It's really going smooth, man. It's definitely a blessing, man, just to be in a position to still get up every day, man, and still go grind, just in a different way. But it's been good, man. God's been good to me. My knees get to bending a little bit more. Still on the crutches. Still moving around, man. But I'm starting to do a lot of stuff by myself. Starting to drive by myself, and just do a lot of things that I used to could do. By myself, but it's been good. I got a great support system, as you know already. And then my mindset, man, I'm thrilled to get back on the field, man. So just having this time to myself, being able to just, learn myself all over again, man, and just being able to be around my family full time again is nothing but a blessing. So, and a lot of people that's in this profession, man, they know exactly what I mean about that, man. It's hard to, make time for everybody, man, when you trying to chase your dreams and do what you got to do. But, everything happens for a reason, man. And I'm just glad to be exactly where my feet is.
Yeah, and that's a good way to find a positive through a negative, Rahjai. I remember chronicling your first recovery, and you kept your head up, and you had positive thoughts, but you did admit that at times it was tough, just like the mental side of it more so than the physical. But going through that, like, is it? I don't know if easier is the word, but is it a little bit better maybe this time around?
I mean, it sucks. It sucks just to be out. You feel what I'm saying? That's the whole part. Like, St. Louis played today, man, and every game day is like, man, I wish I was out there. You feel what I'm saying? So it do sucks. But, man, I got so much other blessings around me. You feel what I'm saying? Like I just said, my kids, man, they're good. They're not wanting for anything. My family come up here every once in a while. They're good. My little brothers, they're doing everything back home, man. So it's so much other stuff going on around me right now that's positive. I can't be in that negative mindset. You feel what I'm saying? And I haven't, I still haven't been in that negative mindset, man. And it's 2 weeks post op, man. So definitely grateful for that. Definitely grateful for that mindset that God blessed me with, man. That hungry mindset. But like I said, man, it sucks to be in this position right now, but I know it'll get greater later, man. So just stacking that 1% up and letting it add up. Yeah.
But you're still a part of this team, and they got your back, and you got theirs, obviously.
Most definitely, man. And like I was telling you the other week, man, Ricky called me every week. Literally. Like he still calls me every week. He still tells me that I'm a battle hawk. He still wants me around. So that just shows you the type of character that, Ricky got, but who Rahjai is as a person. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everywhere I try to go, man, I try to make an impact with my smile and my energy. You feel what I'm saying? And that's really all I can do. I can control them two things, my attitude and my effort. So, each and every day I get up, man. Yeah, it sucks, having to crutch around, having to, take a little longer to get to this place. But, man, I'm so grateful to be in this exact position because it is guys that get hurt and then they get shipped home and they got to pay for their surgery with their own insurance and stuff like that. I haven't had to do anything. You feel what I'm saying? Literally. They taking care of me. They taking care of my family currently. And it's just, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be exactly where my feet at, man, because at the end of the day, I'm a professional player, and everybody's story is different. You feel what I'm saying? And I truly didn't understand that, man. I was telling Sam the other day, man, congratulations to all them guys, but I was telling Sam, I was like, your dream has finally came true. You dreamed of being an NFL player. You feel what I'm saying? You got that opportunity now. Now it's up to you. The rest of your dream and the rest of your career is up to you. You feel what I'm saying? You achieved the dream that you wanted to do, get to the league and be a professional. Now it's on to you. And I was telling him, like, man, everybody's story different, man. Everybody's success story is different. You feel what I'm saying? So don't try to be like anybody else. You feel what I'm saying? I was telling him, I'm like, man, I thought I was going to be doing 3 years in college and then gone. You feel what I'm saying? That was my story. You feel what I'm saying? That wasn't what God had planned for me. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel as I done grown and matured as a man mentally and physically, the stuff I done been through. You feel what I'm saying? And I wouldn't want it any other way, Clip. Any other way.
Rahjai, yeah, that's awesome. In fact, we talked to Sam, and he had mentioned he had talked to you, which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
We had Sam on, we had Mike Wright on, we had Anthony Smith on. How cool was it to see Anthony Smith go in the draft?
Man. I love that right there. I sent him a message the next morning. I know his phone was going crazy, but that guy right there, he deserved it. He truly do deserve it, man.
I talked to him Monday, Rahjai, but he's a Cowboy, so I'm done with him now.
I seen your tweet. Me and Pops was laughing at your tweet, man. I said, Cowboy.
Hey, that's how it goes. Hey, look, my all-time favorite Pirate, and Rahjai, you're top 5, as you would say, top 5 for sure. But Dwayne Harris, 17, all-time favorite. Couldn't root for him in the NFL because he played for Dallas and New York. So I'm sorry, that's just how it goes. But nah, man, Anthony's awesome, and pulling for Sam, pulling for Mike, pulling for all those guys, and they as I said to Anthony, I said it to you, I think too, like when you made the battle, got the call or whatever to the UFL, I was like, congratulations, but there's work to do, and
definitely,
and you knew that. Anthony knows that now, and like you told Sam, right now, hey, it's just kind of congratulations, but it's now just beginning.
Yeah, it's just the beginning of his story, man. And Sam, I was telling Sam, like, bro, you got the size, man. Like, you about to see it. You about to see this world for yourself, man. Just be ready. You feel what I'm saying? I know he will, man. He's all them guys, man. They got this opportunity for a reason, man. And I can't wait to see these guys go out there and do what they do, man. Real spill.
Yeah, I'm excited as well. Talking to Rahjai Harris. Rahjai, I've jumped on the LeBron bandwagon, man. I told you.
I
was a LeBron fan, and then when he did the Miami thing, I was like, I don't know. I don't like this front running, changing team stuff. But now I'm back on board, and the fact that he's throwing alley-oops to his son is something we'll never see again in the NBA. It did make me think we need to get a father-son 3-point challenge. So get you and your dad here to Greenville.
Y'all not ready for that, man. He the shooter. He's sneaky now. Don't look at the size and think he's not a shooter. He's a shooter now.
I bet he is. I've seen you shoot. I know you got that form from somewhere. So yeah. But But you've been watching any playoffs or anything?
LeBron, man. I watched LeBron. I was disappointed about last night. I feel like we gave him the game, but hey, I'm a LeBron fan. It's good to see Austin Reeves back out there too.
But the fact he's doing it as old as he is without Reeves and without Luka is crazy, man.
It's unbelievable, man. He the GOAT. It ain't no. He the GOAT. He the GOAT. Clip. I'm sorry, Clip. He the GOAT.
I'll always be a Jordan guy, but it's hard to argue that LeBron ain't the best.
Man.
I know. I'm old, man. I'm old. I'm stuck in my ways.
I heard that, man.
Rahjai Harris joining us. Rahjai, so are you the team, again, everybody based in Dallas, but the team plays elsewhere. So I guess if the team, if they're on the road, Rahjai, I guess you don't get to go to games or anything like that, right?
Yeah, they still trying to find out the games I can go to. I just don't want to be on the plane with the crutches, man. I'd rather be walking around a little bit more. And the good news is I'll be off the crutches in the next 2-3 weeks, man.
Nice.
So I'll be around, man. I'll be back around the guys real soon, man, watching them kick butt in person, man, rather than being at home with my leg propped up. But
so
excited for them tonight.
From a rehab standpoint, Rahjai, like what are you able to do? Are you still like working out upper body, or is it all about just trying to get that leg right now?
Yeah, I can do anything, man. I can do anything upper body. I just have to be sitting down.
Yeah.
But my leg can go. It can bend past 90. Man, it's like I said, man. My flexion is incredible. They don't even got to test my flexion anymore. Man, God is good. You feel what I'm saying, man? I feel like this go around right here is gonna be very personal. You feel what I'm saying? Very personal. I'm around some good people, good PT people, man, that really take pride in what they do. And I've been bragging on them to my pops a lot, man, the last 2 weeks, man. Just the focus that they have with the players. You feel what I'm saying? It's not like your regular clinic. You go in there for an hour. No, I've been in there 2.5, 3 hours, and I'm really working the whole time I'm in there. I'm not just in there chit chatting I'm working the whole time I'm in there. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm feeling very confident about the people that's working on me. I'm feeling confident in myself. But it's just a process, man. It's that 1%, man. It's that day by day, just to see, everything add up.
All right. Well, Rahjai, not to make you jealous, but I'm going to head home after work and hit up Basil's on the way home.
You get them wings, man. Don't play around.
I was going to ask you. I already knew your recommendation, but I was going to ask you anyway. Go for the wings.
Wings, man. I'm telling you, the appetizer, the pizza is good, too. The cheesy sticks.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Y'all got me reminiscing.
Jared's asking what kind of wings? You go like buffalo? You go sauce?
So they got the sauces that they bring out on the side. Well, that's how they had it when I was there. But
okay. So like just plain wings and then get the sauces on the side.
Sauces on the side, man.
All right.
I ain't use no sauce. The only sauce I used was ranch.
Okay. All
that should tell you something right there. That should tell you everything you need to know right there.
All right.
That should tell you everything.
Hey, no further questions, Your Honor.
No further questions.
All right, Raj. Hey, great to talk with you, man. Keep it up. I ain't got to tell you 1%. You know what you're doing.
That's all I know, man.
All right, buddy. Hey, keep it going, man. Nice to talk with you.
Most definitely, man. Be good, man.
Rahjai Harris, number 47. Always a smile, always upbeat, no matter if he's got leg surgery or
lower back injury,
anything going on. Voice of Basil's commercial, Zach Lewis, talks about the hibachi chicken pizza, and I'm so curious about that. I feel like some things should not be married together.
Yeah,
because I love a hibachi chicken dish. And I love a pizza.
It's like peanut butter and jelly.
You're saying they need to be separated?
Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting take that I don't think I've ever heard. How you eat jelly by itself?
Mm-hmm. Just get a spoon, jar of jelly.
Interesting guy, that Jared Watkins. Basil's, man, go to their website, check out the menu. They got a ton of great options.
That's cool. It's like you have a physical menu the way it flips.
Yeah, man. It's fun.
They get it.
I'm not going to ask you if you are a pineapple on pizza or not guy. I'm going to ask you, do you care if people are pineapple on pizza or not, guys?
I do not care.
All right, good.
Because
good answer.
We live in a country where people should be able to do whatever they want. And the late, great David Allen Coe said, freedom cannot be given. It can only be taken away.
Jared.
Rest in peace.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's take a break. We'll come back and wrap up hour number 2 of Pirate Radio Live. David Allen Co. would like for you to have your whatever toppings you want on your pizza. We'll come back and wrap up the hour. Busy hour 3 with Cole from Dirty Dan's going to talk about Rock the Lot. We got Coach Hud, and we'll get to know intern Zoe. We'll find out what makes her tick. Where's she from? What's her relationship with sports? What's her major? We're going to ask her 100 questions.
Wow.
Back with you after this.
Spring is a great time to plant flowers, trees, and bushes. When planning your landscape, please keep in mind that you should never plant anything within 3 feet of a gas, electric, or water meter. The same thing applies if you have an electric transformer in your yard, except keep plants 8 feet clear of the front in case crews need access during a storm or an outage. Always remember to call 811 at least 3 business days before you dig to avoid underground lines. This important safety message is from your neighbors at Greenville Utilities.
Ready to take the road less traveled? This April, get behind the wheel of a new 2026 Subaru Forester base at Capital Subaru of Greenville. Lease it for $269 a month for 36 months. That's all happening right now at Capital Subaru of Greenville, off Memorial Drive, or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Capital Subaru of Greenville, a proud official partner of the ECU Pirates. Price does not include licensing costs or registration fees. See dealer for details. Offer expires April 30th, 2026.
Hi, I'm sure you heard the bells and whistles next door. We're just securing your neighbor's house with the smart home features like cameras and security.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh, hi, yes, I'm Mike with SCI Technologies. You know, Eastern North Carolina's premier security provider. We do fire alarm, audio, video, and security.
Oh, how can you help me?
Give us a call, 252-321-7006 for a complimentary quote, or you can email us at info@sciteks.com.
A new feature menu has arrived at Basil's in Greenville. Basil's new specialty menu is full of great favorable dishes like roast beef melt, creamy beef ziti, chicken hibachi pizza, apple strudel pizza, plus $4.50 margaritas every Tuesday and $3 North Carolina craft beers on Wednesday. Basil's regular menu and favorites are always available for lunch and dinner. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant and pizzeria on Fire Tower Road in Greenville. Basil's, Pirates supporting Pirates.
Play ball! Greenville, it's time to play ball. The Greenville Yard Gnomes are back, and tickets are on sale now. Bring the whole family out for big hits, wild promotions, and non-stop fun all night long. From fireworks to theme nights, every game is an experience you don't want to miss. Cold drinks, great food, and the best atmosphere in town. Don't wait till it's sold out. Grab your seats now. Get your tickets today at yardgnomesbaseball.com or at the box office.
The time to save is now during the massive store closing liquidation at Bostic Sugg Furniture. After 89 years in business, they're closing their doors forever. Now, additional discounts have been taken on all remaining Serta mattresses. Every Serta mattress in every size and comfort level, all priced to sell immediately. You'll never ever see Serta mattresses at such drastically low prices again. Hurry to the massive store closing liquidation at Bostic Sugg Furniture, 2115 East Fire Tower Road in Greenville. See store for details.
It's time to shack things up at Burrito Shack. Whether you're craving bold burritos, tasty tacos, or crispy nachos, they got the flavor you're looking for. Made from scratch, chef-inspired, fresh Mex cuisine, served up with a side of laid-back beach vibes. Fast, fresh, and totally delicious, Burrito Shack is where flavor meets the coast. Located in the Lowe's Food Shopping Center in Winterville. Quick, crafted, coastal. Burrito Shack.
If you're looking for a weekend getaway that feels close to home but far from ordinary, head on down to beautiful Washington. Enjoy the scenic waterfront views while visiting local shops and dining at some of the best restaurants Eastern North Carolina has to offer.
Make a night of it in a cozy bed and breakfast. And during baseball season, catch an exciting East Carolina Pirates baseball weekend just a short drive away. Plan your trip today at visitwashingtonnc.com.
This is Rahjai Harris, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Do you want to tighten and lift your skin? How about erase veins and brown spots? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar MediSpa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right. Shirley Rhodes there. Shirley Rhodes also puts together the Pirates and the Pros. And Shirley, the Cardinals had a day game today. And
Burley went nuts.
Burley's going to put you to work even more. How about 3 for 5? He got at least 2 of those off Paul Skeens, who took the loss today for the Pirates. Burley 3 for 5, knocked in 3, scored a run, and you'll hear what he did last night in our Pirates and the Pros segment. You'll also hear about Josh Moylan, Dixon Williams, and Gavin Williams, who is on an all-star pace right now.
Speaking of kicks, Gavin Williams, what about a size 13 out there? I'll tell you what, 15. The big rig. Went right at him and locked him up with a fastball to end the inning. A lot of the times it's not like that here. Gavin Williams mows him down, his 3rd strikeout. Look at that. It's just nice and relaxed. Yeah, they did. The 2-2 coming off the road. Oh, he couldn't pull the trigger on that breaking ball. Nice. He went fishing, and he came up empty. Side retired. 8 strikeouts for the big rig.
There you go, baby. Let's go.
Teammates. He punched him out.
1-0 lifted high in the air to right. Angel Mateo back, and this ball is out of here. And we called our shot up here in the press box. That's the 3rd home run of the season for Dixon Williams.
5, slider, ground ball down first, fair ball, base hit. Past the dive of Vredenberg down the right field line. Genther around 3rd, he is being waved in. Matheson digs it out, fires into Biddison. Biddison has no play at the plate. He holds the ball. Genther scores. Moylan's got a ribby double, and Hudson Valley has a 3-0 lead.
All loads up, gets a ton of power in that right side.
Speaking of power, that one cracked toward the gap in left center. That ball is gonna go. Alec Burleson in opposite field, 2-run homer. He points to the men in the pen. The Cardinals extend the lead in the 5th. It is 3-0.
There you go. Pirates and the Pros keeping Shirley busy this spring and on into the summer with baseball. Once again, Gav, awesome day yesterday, 7 2/3, no earned runs, gave up 5 hits, and the key numbers, 9 strikeouts to 0 walks. Very impressive. And as we said a moment ago, Burley, big day today, 3 for 5, 3 ribbies and a run scored. Shout out to Clayton McCullough and the Marlins. They, I believe, took 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers. If they won last night, which they did, 3-2. So they are 15-16 on the year. Dodgers sitting at 20-11. Best team in baseball, record-wise. The Braves, which continued their streak of not losing a series. They did lose today, but they are 22-10 on the year. Matt Olson with a walk-off home run last night. Did get beat by the Tigers today, though, in Atlanta. I think it's Braves or Rockies coming up next. Other 20-win teams. Jamie's Reds are 20-11. They've won 7 of their last 10. And the Yankees are 20-11 as well. So Yankees, Braves, Reds, and Dodgers, first teams to 20 wins this season. 20 losses. Is this surprising, Zach? The Astros should have done an MLB preview this year.
I don't know. Well, they didn't get rid of anybody huge, did they?
Yeah, I don't know. But seeing them with 20 losses and the Athletics in first place in the West is very strange to see.
I think they just don't have any pitching.
The Mets have 21 losses.
That's beautiful.
That is lovely.
Should we get Brett back on the show for one day?
Need to hear his explanation on why the Mets are so bad, as they are 11.5 games out already in the NL East. Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by DeBuck. Astros look good today. They are hammering the Orioles 9-0 in the fourth inning. Earlier today, though, the Orioles did beat the Astros, so they're playing game 2 of a doubleheader. They're in the fourth inning. A's on top of the Royals 5-2 in the sixth on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by DeBuck. We will take a timeout, come back. We'll have more scores, talk NBA and NHL later on. We'll also hear from Coach Hud. We'll get to know intern Zoe. And when we return, Cole from Dirty Dan's is going to tell us about Rock the Lot. Got that coming up on Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. We're back for Hour 3 after this.
You've had your new computer a few years now, but lately it's been running super slow, acting strange, and you're worried about viruses and losing data.
This is driving me mad!
Let the experts at University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern professionally diagnose your Mac or PC to see what's really going on. They'll determine the root cause and not just symptoms, so you don't waste money fixing the wrong issues. Call 252-558-1280 for in-store or remote service, or make an appointment online at universitypccare.com.
Jeff Stein here at Brownwood Buick GMC. Pirate Nation, get ready. It's baseball season. You got hot dogs, apple pies, and GMCs. That's right. For Sierra 2500, 3.9 plus $1,000 in purchase allowance, we have over 10 to choose from. You got free pickup and drop off, a free car wash and vacuum. We have 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer. Only at Brown & Wood, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and, well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and, of course, all your favorites. Flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholistico.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
It's bow time. Remember those bologna biscuits you grew up on? Well, they're back and better than ever at Bojangles. Bite into a southern tradition with our new fried bologna biscuit. It's a thick slice of savory bologna seared and served hot off the griddle on a made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit. And right now, you can get 2 of them for just $5. But hurry in. This deal is only available for a limited time, only at Bojangles. It's bow time.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, W224EI Greenville, WDLX Washington, and W281CH Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Brown and Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in Eastern North Carolina since 1937. You can shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, we'll check in with Coach Hud, Greg Hudson, coming up later on this hour. Right now, we welcome in Cole Baker from Dirty Dan's in downtown Greenville. What's up, Cole?
What's going on?
Oh, wait. Say that again?
What's going on?
There you are. Cole, actually, good time to have you on. We got some big news, breaking news regarding Rock the Lot coming up this weekend. Event is going on, but a bit of a change, right?
So with the weather looking the way it is, we're going to actually move the event to inside of Dirty Dan's. So it's the smartest, safest play. Make sure the event still goes on and it's not 58 degrees and pouring down rain on each and every one of us.
I was talking to Chandler last night at OT's, and we were talking about Dirty Dan's, and I said, man, if I was in my prime, I would be at Dirty Dan's a lot. I was a big Bowlies guy back in the day. And he said it gets packed in there. And I was like, what? Is it like a 519 and people just standing around? And he said, well, no, there's live music and the people standing around as well. But talked about the great atmosphere there. So you're no stranger to live music indoors. Maybe it could hurt the numbers a little bit, but still going to be an awesome time, right?
Yeah, so with it having to be moved inside, we are going to have only a few more tickets left available. So if you are planning on getting a ticket, go ahead and get it now through our social media. The link is in the bio. But we will be having Josh Malloy, Cooper Greer, and DJ Kinsey. And with the same lineup, same times, 4 to 8, and then we'll stay right open the rest of the night.
This is Saturday.
Yep.
Okay. So tickets, you go what? Dirty Dan's on Facebook, Instagram,
yep.
X, all that?
Yep.
Okay. And Saturday starting at 4?
Yes, sir.
All right, good deal. And what other details we need to know?
So it's pretty much just going to be Dan's during the day. It's going to be a national headliner event with Josh Malloy. It's just going to, instead of being out in the parking lot, it's going to be inside Dirty Dan's. So it'll be a good time.
And what is the purpose of this event? What was the idea to get this together?
So the whole point was to, with it being outside and partner up with the Downtown Greenville Partnership, it was like to bring awareness to downtown, like get people to downtown, showing that it's more than just the college bar scene. There's so many other different opportunities and stuff.
That is cool. I mean, we talked to Troy Dreyfus last week for Pirate Fest about how there kind of is something for everybody downtown. I mean, great restaurants and places to go, and also great places to hear live music like Dirty Dan. So what do y'all do during the week? I've done a spot trivia there a couple times, had a good time. Maybe we'll do one of those in the future. But like, what's the lineup like for you?
Monday nights we always do an acoustic. So it could be one guy, two guy, three. Typically it's one, but we like doing duos and they're a good amount. Tuesday we always do karaoke with DJ O'Real. Wednesdays is our days that we sort of change it up. Some weeks we'll do Singo with DJ Big Sexy, and then Elroy just DJs after. Sometimes we like game nights, like Take the Tables, Flip Cup, all kinds. Sometimes a talent show. We did a talent show last week. Thursday is DJ Kids Scene all night. Friday, Saturday, live bands.
Wait, what was the what kind of talent show?
So we did a talent show.
What was that?
It was something. Just a lot of people going up there singing.
Yeah,
the guy that ended up winning though brought a saxophone.
Oh, wow.
And he won the time before, but he also had a guy playing the harmonica and a keyboard, too. I was not expecting that.
Greenville's got talent at Dirty Dance. Think about that for the future. Sorry, I interrupted you.
And then Friday, Saturday, it's just live bands. And then sometimes we got sports trivia on Sundays, but it's typically just a beer pong tournament for $200.
Yeah, we had some dudes playing beer pong and sports trivia at the same time last time we did it. So a great spot to giant TV.
Yep.
You can, split it into 4 or go big?
4 separate ones or one big one. So we tried it during March Madness to make it to each TV had 4 different games.
Yeah.
16 games on it once. It looked cool, but you couldn't really focus on one game. So it was too much. But no, it is nice being able to have two sets of 4 TVs coming to one.
And TVs at the bar.
Yep.
So, last time I was there, I was watching Braves basketball, everything at the same time. So a great spot. Any more events planned like this, Cole? Or are you kind of waiting on that?
We are looking at probably doing another one since it did get rained out, but we haven't found a date. We still got to talk to the city, make sure everything's good, but we're hoping for another one eventually.
Good deal. Cole with Dirty Dan's joining us, and I don't know exactly the conglomeration, but you're hooked up with Jackson and at OT's and Dan at the Buck. Is that right?
We're all in the same company.
And Jackson, people have probably heard about this or seen the video. He is still in is it a grocery store?
Yep, over there
with Mr. Beast.
Yep.
And last I heard, it was down to 4.
Yeah, so they released that first part of the video, and it's the final 4, and it's now going to be they're all one team instead of going against each other, and they're competing for $1 million split, so they'll each get $250,000.
Wow. And he's been there for over a month.
It's been
2 months?
94 days or something like that. 95 days. It's about to hit 100, but they have to eat everything in that grocery store.
Just a weird question, do you have to do anything extra? He's not able to do anything with OTs while he's out. So, what has that meant for the business is thriving. I was there last night with sports trivia, and it was packed, so it was awesome. But
so, a lot of responsibility is just falling on myself, Dan, and Molly. Each one of us have our own locations. So we're just doing more to make sure that we're good at our own locations, but then also checking in with each other, making sure that we don't need any help. Dan's texting me multiple times, seeing if I need anything for Right the Lot.
Yeah.
And stuff, just making sure.
No, that's cool, man. Y'all got some good spots, and Jackson will come out of there and know he's got some awesome partners and awesome buddies with being in there that long. Kenny does some live music stuff in Washington. He's asking, who is your favorite local artist? Because Kenny's he's Cooper Greer guy. He's which I don't know if he's local anymore. He's kind of big now, but
So I've been in the bar scene working for 2.5 years now, so I've seen a lot come and go. My personal favorite is the Eli Craig Band. I just love what they play, and that's my favorite. But some of my newer favorites, we have some younger guys coming up. Caden Jones has been blowing up recently. Craig Hamer has been coming. He actually played for us this past Tuesday.
Yeah.
These are some younger guys you'll be seeing and hearing their names a lot more often.
Who's the kid that we had? Shirley, did you set up that kid that came in here with his guitar that went to Rose and was playing? What was his name? Do you remember?
Matt Rushing.
Do you know that name at all? Matt Rushing. He was in high school.
Really?
And
he just performed at Pirate Fest, actually.
Okay, well, there you go. Blake said Petey Pablo. Okay, well, that's a bit of an older name, but yeah. But no, Greenville is a great music scene, right?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, good stuff. All right, Cole, anything else, man? Once again, just set up all the details, and for people that want tickets, you need to get them now, right?
Yes. Tickets will be they're very limited. Last few remaining, so it's going indoors, but Rock the Lot still is happening. It's just going indoors. Same everything, just not in the parking lot, inside Dirty Dan's. Headlined by Josh Malloy, opening with Cooper Greer and DJ Kid Scene, doing all the intermissions and breaks, and we'll stay open from 4 to 8 to the event. After that, we go into normal business and to keep the night rolling.
And how much are tickets?
Tickets are $10.
Cole is a sports trivia aficionado, so before you go, and I'm not going to embarrass you. I'm going to ask, but let's see. I'm going to go to a year. I'm going to go NBA. Let's go 2016-17.
All right.
All right. We're going to go. Okay. Top 5 leading scorers: Westbrook, Harden, Anthony Davis, and also on the list was this Celtic and this Raptor.
Isaiah Thomas
And
DeMar.
DeMar DeRozan. Yep. Well done. Too easy. Assist. Your assist leaders. Harden, Wall, Westbrook, Paul, and this Timberwolf.
That would have been in 2016-17. That should have still been Ricky Rubio.
It was still Ricky Rubio. All right, Cole. Enough showing off. But that's kind of your wheelhouse. Random NBA guy pops up. You know that fella. So good stuff. Cole, man, have a great Saturday, and let us know when your next big event is.
Will do. I appreciate y'all having me.
All right, there he is, Cole Baker from Dirty Dan's. We'll take a break, come back, have more for you. Pirate Radio. Oh, Jenny would like to remind me, of course, that Dan's is always the Pirate Radio after party spot. So stay tuned for that coming up later on this 2026 year. We'll take a break, come back, have more for you. Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. Back with you after this.
Hey Pirate fans, did you know there are thousands of special needs children and adults right here in our community that loves ECU athletics as much as you do? Robbie's Clubhouse is a local nonprofit organization that can turn your unused ECU tickets into a fun day for a family with special needs. If you can't make it to the next Pirate game, simply call 1-800-DIAL-ECU and donate and designate your tickets for Robbie's Clubhouse. Go Pirates!
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. With 2 great locations already serving our community, Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And we're growing. A brand new location is coming soon on Highway 11 right across from Aiden Crifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bugged up. Looking for the perfect bottle of wine or something a little more unique? Discover Simply Divine Oil and Wine in Arlington Village. With a huge selection of hand-picked wines and gourmet olive oils, there's something for every taste. Not sure what to choose? Kimberly and her expert team are always ready to guide you, answer your questions, and help you find your new favorite. Join the fun with wine tastings twice a month or test your knowledge at trivia every Thursday. Follow Simply Divine Oil and Wine on Facebook and Instagram to stay in the know. Simply Divine Oil and Wine. Elevate your pour.
The new Papa John's oven toasted sandwiches are here. Try the Philly cheesesteak, chicken bacon ranch, and steak and mushroom starting at just $7.99. Chef-crafted oven toasted sandwiches filled with fresh toppings, melty sharp cheese, and savory sauces on ciabatta bread, brushed with special garlic sauce, and toasted. Available for pickup or delivery. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern has been serving the tech repair needs of Eastern North Carolina since 2006. And as one of the only Apple-authorized service providers east of Raleigh, all our technicians are Apple certified, and we only use genuine Apple parts. Your iPhone and Mac warranties are safe with us. Have questions or need service? Call 252-558-1280 or visit us online at universitypccare.com. University PC Care, your one-stop shop for service on everything Apple.
Phelps Chevrolet is the dealer to see for a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality. That's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one.
Play ball!
Greenville, it's time to play ball. The Greenville Yard Gnomes are back, and tickets are on sale now. Bring the whole family out for big hits, wild promotions, and non-stop fun all night long. From fireworks to theme nights, every game is an experience you don't want to miss. Cold drinks, great food, and the best atmosphere in town. Don't wait till it's sold out. Grab your seats now. Get your tickets today at yardgnomesbaseball.com or at the box office.
This is Kim McNeil, head women's basketball coach at East Carolina University, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese, biscuits, and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas. Country Mart filling you up with great food and your engines with great gasoline. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's your host, Clip Rock.
Welcome back. Let's do some on this day in sport. Is everything okay? What do we?
Yeah.
Shirley was serving.
I was trying to say serving and I said sherving, and I had my headphones slightly pulled back and I heard him poking fun at me. So I gave him the old salute.
The dirty bird.
And unfortunately I realized I was still on camera. That's why we were laughing.
Distracted. Okay. All right. Let's do some on this day presented by Ron Ayers Motorsports. Zach, on this day in 2023, they became the first NHL franchise to earn their first playoff series win against a reigning Stanley Cup champion. It's a lot of words. On this day in 2023 by beating the Colorado Avalanche.
Their first NHL series win?
Playoff series win. Yeah, so who would have accomplished that in 2023?
2023? Who was new then? Was that... They weren't new at that time, right?
Yeah.
They were?
Yeah. Who's the newest NHL team other than the Mammoth?
The Knights, right? Or is there a team in between?
I think this team's after the Knights. Seattle Kraken.
Oh, I forget they exist, honestly.
There
That's
you go.
on me.
You can redeem yourself by telling me who was the last pick in the 2022 draft and now is a starting quarterback.
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy is correct. Oh, man, the Braves had a great April, but in 1997, they won 19 games in April. I wonder how many games they won in March. Can you see how many games they won in April or in March? And we can...
Well, April's done, so we can add those up if you want
That's
to.
what I'm saying. We'll find out how many they won in April then.
Okay.
Because this says in 1997 they won a record 19 games. Shirley, on this day in 2015, this Florida State quarterback was drafted first overall in the NFL draft.
In 2015?
Florida State.
I'm thinking Jameis Winston.
You can eat a W because you are correct.
Clip, I got a number for you.
How many?
19.
There we go.
This April.
We're tying,
lobster legs.
We're tying records here. I heard an unfortunate on this day today, Shirley. Do you remember when a tennis player was stabbed during a match on the...
Yes, that would be Monica Seles if my memory serves
Was
correctly.
that not insane that happened?
And I want to say, wasn't she... It was like a deranged stalker fan or something?
Yeah. No, it was just a normal dude. Yeah, it was a deranged stalker fan.
Like... Okay, never mind.
Yes. Shirley... On this day in 1985, Virginia Tech defensive end was picked first overall. Went on to have the most sacks in NFL history, I believe.
In what year?
85. Yep, he has 200 sacks. He was drafted by the Buffalo Bills. Do you know that name?
In 85.
But just think of a guy that played.
Well, my first thought was when you said sacks, my first thought was Lawrence Taylor. But
nah. Bruce Smith. You don't remember? Bruce Smith.
Oh, Bruce Smith.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
he was on Trivia Monday.
It was. Shirley, I'll let you redeem yourself because in 1985, this Brave drove in his record-tying 28th and 29th run of April. 1985 Brave.
Dale Murphy.
Yep, that is correct.
Well, my second thought, my first thought was Otis Nixon, but.
No. Otis.
Dale.
Let's see if I got anything else. Zach, on this day in 1961, he became the 9th player in MLB history to hit 4 homers in one game. He did it as a San Francisco Giants center fielder.
61?
Yeah.
Hey.
Known for catching a ball over his head.
Oh.
One of the legendary names in baseball.
Willie Mays?
Willie Mays is correct.
I see. I didn't know he was that old. That's something I got to educate myself on that.
On this day in 1939, Lou Gehrig played his final game. So there we go. There's some on these days. Oh, I saw a soccer one. We'll end it on this one. On this day in 2012, this is just an opinion. Manchester City defeated Man United 1-0 in what is claimed to be the biggest match in Premier League history. Well, who's to say?
That was when City took down Man United for the first time for them to win the league. So that was when United was on their huge run, and City won the league for the first time that year.
All right, there we go. Shirley, can we get Coach Hud on the line? That was on this day.
I think I can do that.
Thank you, ma'am. Presented by Ron Ayers Motorsports. And you can check out all of the awesome inventory they have at Ron Ayers, including their motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides. They got it all at Ron Ayers Motorsports, 252-758-3084 or RonAyersMotorsports.com. Go see Jimmy Stallings and the awesome folks out at Ron Ayers Motorsports. Blake gave credit to Cole on the Rubio pool. Scott is answering Bruce Smith. We've got folks trying to answer our trivia questions here. Our Ron Ayers Motorsports on this day trivia questions as Shirley tries to line up Coach Greg Hudson. I'll look at the Buccaneer Music Hall.
We're waiting for his call.
Okay. He's going to call us back. Coming up tonight, NBA, Knicks and Hawks. Knicks trying to close out that series in Atlanta, 7 o'clock on ESPN. 8 o'clock on Peacock, it is the Celtics and 76ers. Celtics trying to close it out on the road. And the Timberwolves can close it out against the Nuggets, but Minnesota is without Anthony Edwards, who was injured last game. That is at 9:30-ish on ESPN. All right. Well, while we wait for HUD, let's take another break, Shirley. We'll come back, regroup, and have more for you. Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live here on a Thursday. We are back with you after this.
In Beaufort County, success is built together. The Washington Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce connects leaders, supports local businesses, and helps our community thrive. From networking to community events, the Chamber is building a stronger Beaufort County every day. Get involved, grow your network, and help shape the future of beautiful Washington.
For more information on the Washington Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce, including future events and membership, visit wbcchamber.com.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
Ready to take
the road less traveled? This April, get behind the wheel of a new 2026 Subaru Outback Premium at Capital Subaru of Greenville. Lease it now for $365 a month for 36 months. That's all happening right now at Capital Subaru of Greenville, off Memorial Drive, or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Proud official partner of the ECU Pirates. Price does not include licensing costs or registration fees. See dealer for details. Offer expires April 30th, 2026.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children.
Hey everybody, this is Parker Bird. Visit our friends at Children's Health Services on Arlington Boulevard on 10th Street and at childrenshealthservices.org. Go Pirates.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting Pirates.
Attention, Eastern Carolina. 360 Golf Carts just received a massive delivery of 40 new golf carts, and they're going fast. Right now, owner Brian Harris is celebrating with a special sale event, giving you the chance to upgrade and save big on your next ride. But hurry, with 40 carts and the best prices, they won't last long. 360 Golf Carts on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School. Proud part of Pirates supporting Pirates.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Plan your spring getaway to the Crystal Coast with exclusive savings at the Beaufort Hotel. Save 15% with our Beaufort Spring Getaway, available through May 31st. Explore Cape Lookout's beautiful beaches and the wild horses of Shackelford Banks. Enjoy waterfront dining at the award-winning 34 Degrees North restaurant. With no advance deposit and free cancellation up to 48 hours before arrival, planning is easy. Book now at BeaufortHotelNC.com or call 252-728-3000.
This is Carson Wissenhunt, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across Eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. Members experience in-person service, competitive savings and loan rates, everything from automobile, boat, and home loans. First Flight has you covered. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome back into Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. Do you have where in the world is Greg Hudson, Shirley? Because right now we're asking that question.
Where in the world is
Greg Hudson? I don't know where he is. Hey, pull up some old Greg Hudson clips. See if we had, like we did Rick Smith the other day. See if we got anything good from HUD. Also, we'll get to know intern Zoe, who was here for her first day. Victor split. So we'll talk to him later. He's an interesting fellow. But let's get to know Zoe. Step up to the mic. She's sitting in the video production chair. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Where are you from?
I'm from Roseville, North Carolina.
Rollsville?
Yeah.
I think I got a dog from Rollsville once. Is it kind of like in the triangle? It's
It's
ish.
like, do you know where Wake Forest?
Yeah,
In that area?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like 5 minutes.
And you are an East Carolina student?
Yes.
What year?
Senior.
Okay, cool. What's your major?
Marketing.
Okay. Why did you decide to do this?
Honestly, I was on the search for internships, and I was just scrolling through Instagram, and the ad popped up, and I was like, wait, this is actually some like really cool, like I want to jump. Oh,
We'll see.
And I just wanted to jump on that opportunity.
Okay. So are you going to be here like during the summer?
Well,
Or fall or?
mainly the fall.
Okay. Football season.
Yeah,
That's
but
fun.
I mean, I'm kind of, I have the ability to come here during the summer too.
Did you, so what's your relationship to sports? Have you played any sports?
Surprisingly, no.
Not like even as a kid, no soccer, no nothing?
I mean, not on like a team.
Do you watch sports?
Yeah.
Okay. Who are your teams?
Oof. See, I don't have any like specific teams I go for, but for baseball, Atlanta Braves.
Good call.
Yeah. Hockey, always the Canes.
A good call.
Let's see.
Basketball, football, anything?
Football.
Panthers or?
Football is like all up in the air for me. I kind of just pick whichever team is calling my name that season.
All right. Well, we'll get an update on that this fall and see
Yes.
who's calling your name.
Yes.
Let's see. So what are your hobbies?
I go to the gym. I golf.
Oh, that's a sport.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but that's a newfound hobby of mine.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, why did you decide to do that?
Well, okay. I mean, my dad and I grew up, like, he would take me to the driving range. There was a really nice one back home until they tore it down. It's a car sales. Yep.
America.
Yeah, I know.
So you played, or you at least swung a little bit growing up, swung a club.
Yeah. And like I have an older brother, so he played baseball when he was younger. He wrestled when he was in high school. And then I would basically just always use his clubs.
Yeah.
whenever we went. And then my boyfriend for Christmas bought a whole set of clubs for me. So we've just been going and golfing
Very cool.
every weekend.
Excellent. All right. You watch TV or movies or anything?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah.
What do you like watching, or what have you seen recently that you like?
I watch a lot of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So I love watching like video. Like
I heard you talking about video games. So are you kind of nerdy too, I guess?
I guess you could call it that. I don't know.
Are you you watch other people play video games?
Yeah, but I also, I'm not sitting, grinding out like 20 hours on a PC or console, but
Okay.
but I dabble, you could say.
All right. What do you play video games?
Yeah.
What do you play?
Call of Duty, Call of Duty. I love Minecraft.
Okay.
I've just like played a bunch of different games here and there. I've like Fallout.
Okay, you're eclectic mix of taste.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right. You're an interesting
Very
person,
mixed.
it sounds like. So what do you want to do with marketing? Like, is there a certain, like, what did you like to do, sports or something else? Or
So I mean, even though I don't have, a whole lot of, you could say, ball knowledge of of sports, but it's always like the sports marketing and the behind the scenes has always, piqued my interest. And so I've always wanted to do sports marketing or social media marketing for sure. I just love the creativity and the behind the scenes of, capturing all of the moments.
Excellent. All right. Well, hope you have a good time here.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll try to keep you busy. You got a good trainer. Zach's heading out. Zach, can we get you on the mic? So this is like this is almost it for you. In fact, big news, Zach will be guest hosting Sports Trivia at the Buck on Monday. Yes. I was going to do a Zach category, and last night he came up to me and said, hey, instead of that, how about you just let me host?
Yeah, I remember Joey doing it at AJ's, and I was like, let me inquire. I've been doing this for 3 years. Let me try to host for once.
All right, so it'll be your maybe last time at the Buck on Monday before you move home. So when do you start your gig?
Tentatively May 14th. So the Thursday after I graduate.
When do you graduate?
Next Saturday, the 9th.
Good stuff.
Yep.
How many graduations do you have now? Do you have like your department and a big one, or how
you
do they do it?
Commencement in the football stadium where everybody's just there and nobody walks across the stage or anything. And then Saturday is the department where we'll go in Minji's.
That always reminds me of when I graduated. So Friday night we did the department thing, walk across the stage.
Yeah.
Saturday was supposed to be in Minji's, and I woke up to my mom calling, and she said, hey, where we usually sit for basketball games. And I was like, well, I just woke up, and I'm not going to make it on time. So y'all can leave.
I would get killed if I did that
we're
next
probably
weekend.
pretty disappointed in me. But they were at the one the night before. Why do you need two of them?
The commencement is just kind of like I don't even know what commencement's really there for.
That's for the families. Really. I mean, that's for all the relatives.
I mean, personally, I hate going to graduations. I thought I did them. Well, they did go there, so that's not good. But they didn't have to sit there the whole time.
Yeah.
So I was doing them a favor.
They sat through a graduation without you?
No, I'm pretty sure they left when they heard I wasn't going.
I certainly hope so.
I think
because I can only see your mom just going,
yeah.
This ceremony's taking way too long.
I feel bad about that.
To this day.
And the weird thing is, my girlfriend at the time was like in the living room putting together furniture. Like, why? She should have woke me up.
She didn't let you know?
It was my fault, but like she could have woke me up and been like, hey, you got to go graduate today. I don't know.
If I woke up late, my mom would have, ooh, boy.
Yeah, next Friday or Saturday, if I sleep in, you might never hear from me again.
Because you graduate that Friday night, and it's like, let's go party and celebrate.
Yeah, they give you all that time to get drunk.
Right, and then you got to go do it again the next morning or next. Yeah. So that's just a warning to you. Wait to party on Saturday.
Yes,
rather than
once
Friday.
You don't have to wake up for something.
Yeah.
Well, I would have definitely gotten in trouble because we didn't have 2 graduations. There was just the one. So if I had overslept,
see, I would have been there if it was just one.
Yeah, you were at the one that mattered.
I was one and done.
Well, I mean, you walked across the stage, which is the important part.
As long as you got the paper in your hand.
I need to find that somewhere. It's at home somewhere. All right, so Zach, man, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, thank you for letting me host.
I'm
gonna try to make
sucks.
it great.
I can't poke fun at him anymore after next week.
Well, you can find someone new to make fun of.
Well, Nick's leaving too. So.
Don't tell.
The Call of Duty thing, by the way, the Call of Duty with her. As soon as she said that, me and you looked at each other. Nick Bass. That's all that came to my mind.
We're losing one nerd and gaining another.
Yeah. She has to speak for herself.
COD Zombies is the best one.
Okay.
I don't
know what that is. So I'll
Nick,
say
the other intern, he will sit here, have his phone propped up, watching COD esports during the show.
Okay, I'm not that nervous.
Okay.
Don't train her to do that.
No.
Zach, please. But Jared Watkins is going to bring in a great new batch of interns. We're also losing a soccer guy in Zach and gaining one in Victor. So we'll have
gaining a bigger one.
We'll have him for World Cup.
Yeah, you got it.
This summer to talk about, amongst the other things going on. Kind of a slow time in the summer. We'll do our opponent previews and talk ECU football and their opponents throughout the summer. Of course, got some guests lined up for next week already as well. Parker Bird will talk about his next venture coming up on the show next week. Also, head coach at South Central Baseball, Pat McRae, as they get ready for postseason action. Got him and Justin Hardy also going to join
Magic.
us.
J-Rock.
Going into yet another CFL season. He's 34, 35 now?
He's an old head.
That's what you call a veteran right there.
Justin Hardy still getting it done with 1,000-yard seasons, 34 years of age. And check in with him. Shirley, we need to try to get up with Darius Bell. He was drafted in the CFL draft, who was born in Canada.
Oh.
3rd round, I believe.
Yeah, 3rd round pick.
He was the only player out of the American Conference drafted.
There's a factoid.
There you go.
There's a stat that you can look at.
Yeah.
It's a statistic you can look at.
That's what Brian Bailey says.
I also have HUD cuts if you want those.
Oh, HUD cuts.
If he's not here, he's here.
Hold on.
I just hope these are not bleeped out or bleeped out.
I'm pretty sure they are. So what do we got?
Oh, I've got 1, 2.
Oh, are they called
4,
anything
5.
or?
One says Fitch is a jackass.
Let's hear that.
How pissed are you at Todd Fitch that he took 12 weeks to score 53 points? He's a jackass. Thanks, Coach.
All right, that was a good Clip Rock Greg Hudson 101 from what, 2008 or something?
I don't know.
You sound so youthful.
So much life.
I have the Greg Hudson famous rhymes.
Okay.
The nursery rhymes.
Roses are red, violets are blue. The guy's in the end zone, the ball's on the two.
There's that one.
Blue is a violet and red is a rose, and if we don't win this game, we're going to break Wes's nose. Roses are red, violets are blue. Let's just break Wes's nose anyhow.
It's had a long history with Wes Hines.
And he loves some Wes.
And breaking his
And
nose.
then there's something called a Hudson Leach mashup.
We failed to make our coaching points and our points more compelling than their fat little girlfriends.
Well, you don't win with turds.
Now, their fat little girlfriends have some obvious advantages.
I gotta be honest with you, they tick me off.
For one thing, their fat little girlfriends are telling them what they want to hear.
He's a jackass.
If it happens to be their fat little girlfriends, too bad.
Mike Leach, Greg Hudson mashup.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, Mike Leach is
Rest in peace.
Soundbite machine. Anything else?
Well,
Jamie says a HUD and Wes podcast is overdue.
Oh, God.
That would be good. That would be a nice mashup.
that would.
That would be fun.
Make no mistake about it. The one thing you can say about this team is right now they're winners. They're champions. And, you know, we sort of changed the sign of play like a champion today. You know, we decided on defense that's inaccurate. It's play as a champion, not like. If you're trying to play like a champion, you're not a champion. We are champions. And we've changed and made our own sign, and it's play as a champion. And we've put that in our defensive meeting room. And that's the standard we have to live up to. Now, we created the monster. Now we got to feed it. And that's the fun part.
These coaches, man, are just soundbite machines. Yeah. Where do they come up with this stuff?
Between Coach Hud and Coach Rock Rogeman, who was a walking gold mine when it came to phrases and stuff. I mean, stuff that I still use to this day. And I just love it.
But even Mully, who's like, you know, baseball guy, lifer, coach, like if you've ever coached, you just develop the way to turn a phrase.
Oh, yeah.
Like no other. And where the hell is Greg Hudson? I don't know.
I don't know either. He never responded. Wait a minute.
The
Hold
world
on. I
may
have a
never
text,
know.
so hold on. Let me make sure.
Nope. I got a text on what my wife and daughter want for dinner, but that's all I got.
He just said, I was in a football office at Wake and construction had Wi-Fi down. Sorry.
Oh, whatever.
Doing football stuff.
Well,
Shall I tell him to call us now?
yeah,
or?
let's take one final. We got one more break, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, take a break, and we'll see if we can get them on to wrap it up.
Okay.
If not, we'll just babble some more here on a Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this timeout.
Hey Pirates, it's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. It's time for bats, balls, and turkey calls. Working on that grand slam? Swing into turkey season with a perfect shotgun to knock that gobbler out of the park. Brite, Mossberg, Weatherby, Savage, Beretta, Rossi, CVA, and Browning, you name it, we've got it. Choose from the largest selection in Eastern NC. We'll make you blow fans away. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Frank Etheridge here with First Flight Credit Union. Ready to save money on your current automobile loan? Right now, our road to savings couldn't be faster. At First Flight, we're making borrowing easy with our limited-time auto refinance promotion. Apply today at one of our branches located in Greenville, Newbern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary to see how one of our experienced lenders can beat your current auto loan rate by 0.5%. All local residents are membership eligible. Terms and conditions do apply. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids. Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, showcasing world-class entertainment and delivering exceptional experiences for every guest. Visit CarolinaCrossroadsAmp.com for more information.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
Doug Henry of Greenville is your premier used car dealership with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily to take care of all your needs. Doug Henry offers the best selection of used cars around, and it's easy to find right on the corner of Greenwood Boulevard and Memorial Drive. You can also find them at DougHenryofGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Bond. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Are you tired of dealing with IT headaches? Does this sound familiar? Phones, Wi-Fi, or email always acting up? Are you afraid of phishing scams, data breaches, or ransomware attacks? Every minute your systems are down, you're losing money. If you're nodding your head, it's time to call cybersharks.net. We handle IT so you can focus on growing your business. Fast, reliable, and always there when you need us. Call 321-7800 today and get IT support that actually works. Cybersharks.net. We keep your business swimming.
This is Alex Harper, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was a good day for the stock market today. The Dow was up 790 points and closed at 49,652. The NASDAQ was up 219 points at 24,892. And the S&P was up 73 points at 7,209. That is your Wells Fargo Advisors Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, here's something to watch tonight. 8:15 on ESPN Plus. ECU women's lacrosse will be in the American Conference Tournament, taking on number 25 James Madison. So that's going on tonight. A little postseason lacrosse for you. Is Mike P in the chat? I saw there was a lacrosse league game, and the guys dropped the gloves as if they were playing hockey. Is that common in lacrosse? Do you square up with one another and fist fight? I saw that
all the time.
Speaking of fist fights, Greg Hudson joins us on the Turner Home Team Live line. What's up, Coach Hud?
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Let's play that clip, Shirley, of me and Hud from like 20 years ago, and I asked about Todd Fitch. Play that.
How pissed are you at Todd Fitch that he took, 12 weeks to score 53 points?
He's a jackass.
Thanks, Coach.
There's Greg Hudson calling Todd Fitch a jackass years ago.
So classy. That's my class you get from this guy.
When you score 53, that's a good day for a defensive coordinator, right?
Oh, I love it. I'm drinking Gatorade with the players most of the time.
That's awesome. Hud, what are you doing in Winston-Salem? Shirley said you were at Wake Forest. Is that right?
Stopped by the Demon Deacons. As a matter of fact, I'm just pulling out. Went by the great Ruffin McNeil. Saw him and some guys over in Raleigh, and shot by the old stomping grounds of Kayla Hudson at the Dukies, and then hit what's the school? Wake Forest. Yep. And,
wow.
Yeah, beautiful facilities. I mean, beautiful. I will say that. Town's not so pretty, but I'm heading now to Blacksburg, and then I will be back heading west after that tomorrow.
Remind us again the point of your stops into these schools.
Oh, we're working on the protein, P26 protein in a box, and it's highest amount of protein per ounce you can get. You drink less and get more. You don't have to have a 12-ounce drink to get what you want.
I remember last year during the summer, we came up with "Where in the World is Greg Hudson?" because you were all over the place. You going Big 10, Big 12? You trying to hit everybody this year again?
It's the greater metropolitan United States, man. I'm dating everybody.
There we go. HUD NFL draft last week, and if you can grab an Ohio State defensive player, go ahead and go for it, because they were pretty dominant last year. Let's see if I can pull up the number on how many points they allowed. 9.3 points per game Ohio State allowed last season. And Washington picked up Sonny Styles. You also had Caleb Downs, Reese going very early in that draft. But have you watched any of Sonny Styles, the guy the Commanders picked up, linebacker?
Yeah, I watched a lot. I got to see a lot of them, because the number of Big Ten teams that I watch for the Joe Moore Award. So I get to see as much defense as I do offense, and it ends up being a study session, because I'm like, why is all this so popular right now? And I'm watching. I was like, well, we ran that same defense in Greenville, and it's all if you're playing great, you got great players, and you're beating people's brains in, they're going to find a way to say, oh, this is some new science they're doing here, but. It comes down to those guys making the plays, because calls don't win games. Players win games.
You answered my question before I could ask it, HUD. I was going to say, is Ohio State doing anything differently, or do they just have dogs or dudes or what? Freakazoids. They got a lot of freakazoids, as you'd say, right?
Freakazoids, yeah. But you know what they do? They are playing together.
Yeah.
They don't make mistakes. They're well coached. So if that's going on, if you don't see a lot of mistakes, that means there's good teachers in the building, and that's the key. Coaching. You got to teach. You got to teach football, and they do a great job of that.
I saw an interview, and Sonny Styles did say, communication, that they were great at talking to one another on the field and knowing where to be. And how about, HUD, when you're a defensive coordinator? Like, who are your coaches on the field at ECU from your days? Do you remember that you trusted out there to get everybody lined up and everything?
Pierre, Nick Johnson, Van Eskridge, mostly those three right away. Our guy, Rock did a great job of, teaching his players. So, our end, Scotty and CJ and the guys that played with him with Slate, those guys were talking to each other before each play, and they had buzzwords about what they were supposed to do, and they did a great job of that. So communication is key, and that's why you have those walkthroughs and you make them talk and verbalize. And when a team's talking and they're coaching each other, you know you have their attention.
Greg Hudson joining us, Turner Home Team Live Line. One of the surprises, well, first of all, Hud, what do you think about a team taking a running back that early? Jeremiah Love obviously does something that other backs don't do because he was picked in the top 5. We did have another at the end of the first round, but it was kind of few and far between after that. So what do you think about a team drafting a running back that high in today's NFL?
Not only is he a running back, he's a receiving back.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that's crazy. He's sort of like he can do stuff like Roger Craig did back in the day. You know, run for 1,000, catch 800. He's really good. He's smart. He works at it, and he's a great human being. I've had a chance to talk to him a couple times. Watched him practice. Watched him do drill work, and I think it's a good pick. I know they're getting beat up because of how the finances are now and what it allegedly does to their cap space.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get fired because your cap space is screwed up. You get fired because you don't win enough games. So I think it's a good. I think they see what he can do for them and do it right away, and he should. 'Cause he's not the highest paid running back in the league.
The other kind of
receiving back.
The other eyebrow raiser in the first round was the Rams going with Ty Simpson, and I think the stuff about McVay not liking the pick was way overblown. I don't think there's anything to that, but there is something to McVay wants to, win a Super Bowl, and for that to happen, he could get some help from Matthew Stafford or help on the defensive side, but instead they draft a quarterback. It kind of, I thought about HUD, the difference between college and the NFL, where your head coach is picking the players in college. In the NFL, so your GM, the head coach has got to have some input, obviously, but there's other factors there on who you add to your football team.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen at that league, and you have to rely on their evaluation, and they that's what they do for a living, and they do it all the time. But to this day, they really haven't got the quarterback evaluation down yet with the millions and millions and millions of dollars they've spent on evaluating quarterbacks. There has to be a long-term thought process. I'm guessing you got to look at Stanford's, being able to finish an 18 game or many they play now season, and developing a guy that can a rookie come in and win games for you? Anytime you lose the starter, unless it was back when Sims got the Giants pulled it off, but that was 1,000 years ago, you're in trouble. So you might as well take the quarterback. Maybe he's trade bait in a year or two. I don't know. It's out of my league, but nothing surprises me anymore on the draft.
Greg Hudson joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, heading to Blacksburg as James Franklin taking over. What do you think about James Franklin year one?
Obviously they're going to be better. I know they brought some players in. The one thing you have there is you've got great support, high expectations, just like he had at Penn State. Maybe not as big of a fishbowl that he's in anymore. And a lot of times when guys get a redo at a place that's got a great tradition and you can win. We'll see. They finally made a financial commitment. And people don't know this. Virginia Tech for a long time, in the old way of winning, they had great players. But then when the arms race really picked up and facilities and where the players stayed, and it wasn't all that long ago, they were staying in a dorm room that wasn't air conditioned for camp. I'm talking not that long ago. So it's little stuff like that that's had to change, and they got to, you either are the Joneses or you better keep up with them.
Coach Hud, we'll let you run, man. Appreciate you joining us today. Always fun talking ball with you.
All right. See you guys. Go Reds.
Hey, they are looking good. 20 wins, I believe. So keep it going. There is Greg Hudson joining us on the Turner Home Team live line. I'll add "be nice" for him, his other thing he likes to say. All right. Appreciate y'all tuning in on this Thursday. We'll be back with you with a Friday edition of Pirate Radio Live. We'll break down the NFL draft with Tony Dunn, see what he thought about his Panthers. Tony with the C3 podcast. We'll talk to Evan Cohen from ESPN Radio, hit some of the national sports topics, and get his thoughts on, ECU, the American, coming off a good year last year and where the Pirates sit this year. We'll get a national perspective on that. Also, we'll talk to Brian North, Morgan Ehlers. A-Harp, we'll get A-Harp's thoughts on Canes and Flyers, round 2 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. For Shirley Rhodes, intern Zach, and intern Zoe on our first day, I am Clip Brock. We'll talk to you Friday, 3 o'clock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDL